All right, let's do this. Jeez. All right, I'm back, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging around or coming back or whatever you want to call it. All right, I'm gonna put the link in there. All you guys are welcome up here. Um, almost everybody's welcome anyway. Let's just say that. Um, so yeah, that was interesting. The ladies' night that went off pretty well. I think it worked pretty good. The link's in the chat if anybody wants to come up. What's up.com? Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah. CB, what's going on? M&P Videos is from Missouri. I know who that is. Hey, King, how you doing? Good to see you again. Wendell or Wendell. Lion One, Reverend Fuzzy. Good to see you, Reverend. Peter, Wendy O, James Swaley, and Scott Flock. I hear you, man. A lot of awesome people in chat tonight. Suspicious activity. Are you welcome? Absolutely. Absolutely are. Danny, turn your camera back on, man. I didn't see it. I won't looking. Why is it so dark? I can't see nothing. Oh, there you are. I got you. All right. You can turn it off now. I don't want to see that ugly mug. What?
I don't blame you. I don't think anybody else wants to see that either.
Right. Hey, Barbara. What up, Big Red? Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Rebel Rose, how you doing? Good to see you. I really invite anybody that has not been on a panel or has not been on my panel to come join us. I mean, even if you have been up here, you can still come up here and hang out with us. Hey, HRP News, kiss my ass, man. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, man. I think ladies' night went pretty good. Too bad Bama Green Eyes was not feeling that great. I hope she gets to feeling better for sure. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think it went off. I think it went all right. The link is pinned in the chat on the top of the chat up there, so I don't have to keep posting it again and again and again and again and again. Because that actually got aggravating, but oh well. Yeah, I know, Kev.
Jeff, what do you mean you didn't like that? You didn't like putting it up so people could come up, or you just didn't like the fact that you had to work harder?
Well, I mean, because I kept forgetting. You know what I mean? I'd forget to post the damn link. Other people, wasn't posting it right. Or my mods, would forget to post it. And people complaining, "Where's the link? I don't see a link." But yeah.
Okay,
yeah. What's up, Clash in Canada? What's going on, my friend? Alabama Camera, good to see you, man. You have much calm demeanor. I respect that. Well, listen, on here I do, right? Until somebody triggers me, but that's not easy to do. I've been, I ain't gonna say I ain't never been triggered, but I don't get triggered as much as I used to. I used to get triggered all the time. Conspiracy against transparency. What's up, my man? But yeah, anybody can jump up here, man. It's, I'd put that in the description. There's a few people I really don't want up here, but I mean, if they really wanted to come up here, they could, I guess. I'll let anybody up. I just don't want to hear a bunch of crap. And you know what? We can do some drama if you guys would like. It don't matter to me. I'm all, whatever, you know what I mean, tonight. So I do want to say that I went out filming today and it almost Oh man, I almost got my ass arrested. I'm just saying. Because me and this gentleman had a couple words with each other. Can you turn your camera on, upstate South Carolina news? So I make sure it's you, or text me or something. All right, I see you. All right, you can turn it off. You can turn it off now.
I bet you that episode got you triggered.
You don't want to look at my ugly ass, huh?
No, I just didn't know if you want to leave it on. I was just letting you know. Right. What'd you say, Danny? I'm sorry, bud.
I said, I bet you that episode got you triggered, because I was going to say, every time you see a cop and they start talking to you, it triggers you almost.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was interesting, that's for sure. I'll post it in the next couple of days. But there was a bunch of lying going on. And I thought I was gonna, have to take a ride, but y'all have to watch the video to find out what happened. Like I said, I'll have it up in a couple of days. Crazy
So
Chris, hey, what's up? Exit drummer, what's going on, man?
You going to show us a sneak peek of that video after, or are you just going to keep us in suspense and show it all together at the same time?
I don't have it where I can show it at right now. Let me see if I can pull it up and show y'all a little bit of it. I guess I could do that. Let me see.
Well, you don't need to do it right away.
Let me find it. Hang on, I don't mind doing it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do this right here. I think this. That's the wrong one.
Put it up, I'm going to have to stop March.
Huh?
I said, if you're going to put it up, I'm going to have to stop March. I'm on the road.
Oh no, I was just gonna put like a little sneak thing up there, but I'm trying to figure out.
I'm on the road too, Danny.
Right on.
I heard that. Northchester County News, what's going on, man? I will play a little bit of it. It ain't much to look at right now, but I will play part of it where this guy here was he was locking his gate because he seen Carolina auditor out there, and I just walked up. He hadn't seen me yet, so let me play this, and then y'all get a little gist about the back and forth that we did. Hey, welcome back, Langley. So here, let me play it right quick. Can y'all hear that? Did I ask for help? Did I? Huh? Did I ask for help? No. Then stay out of my fucking business then.
You don't need to be filming me.
How about that? He says, he asked me, did I need help? And I said, I didn't ask for you. I didn't ask for no fucking help. So anyway, excuse my language if you guys don't like to hear that, but I cuss like a drunk sailor, so anybody that's got little virgin ears and don't like that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you probably triggered his virgin ears. He probably wasn't expecting that.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I was just minding my business, right? And he come out there and went to lock the gate like we was gonna go through that gate or something, right? I mean, the damn gate stayed open the whole time, and then I seen Carolina auditor walking back towards me, so I started walking back towards him. We was going to kind of meet in the middle, and I just stopped right there, and I wasn't in behind him. I was off to the side. And he's like, he starts getting an attitude with me, right? And we had some exchange of words back and forth. Yeah, it sure is. Now what you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing.
Not gonna do anything because you be bitching and whining.
What you gonna come on, do it? He said, I see you, CB. If you want to turn your camera off, my friend. It's up to you.
Jeff, this is a different one. You post this one today?
No, I hadn't posted it yet.
Oh,
I'm just giving a little. This happened today. I'm just giving
the one
a little.
Where you farted.
Huh? Well, I farted. Who said I farted?
Is that what that
Don't
noise
you
was
remember
today?
that? The last one where I said it was at like 38. It sounded like you said, "Hey, I farted."
No. Oh, no. That was funny when I seen that comment. No, that wasn't it. No, I didn't fart. I don't know what it was though. I had to go back and listen to it, but I didn't fart.
I think you farted, man.
I didn't. Trust me, I didn't. Because if I would have, you'd have known. You'd have known. All right, but anyway, he goes back to his truck, still talking smack. Right? He's still talking shit to me.
Big Daddy, you ain't that bad. All you gonna do is bitch and complain. Like a little bitch.
And then his hang on. And then his a boss or something comes out and said, I got it all on video. I'm thinking, I asked him, I was like, what do you mean I got it on video too? I ain't did shit. All I asked him, or he asked me if I needed help. I told him to mind his damn business. I didn't ask for no help. Anyway, so that's pretty much what happened there. And then, oh man, it was a shit show after that though. Because they was a lot of freaking police out there. Let me just tell you that.
Hostile.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, and the dude lied to the police, right? The dude lied and said I threatened him, right? He said what? I said that I was going to kick his ass, right? And that's the whole encounter right there.
Wow.
The man said that we was on their property. Here I am on the damn road, right? So he lied to the damn police, man. I'm telling you, dude, he straight up lied his ass off. I didn't want to stop my recording to show the damn police, so you know. Luckily, I don't know. It'll be all in the video, man. I'll drop it in about 2 days. I'm gonna edit it up tomorrow. And the next day I'll put it out there. Y'all won't believe it though. Y'all won't believe how many fucking police were out there. Just for 2 guys on the side of the road. And the way they was talking. You know, they started out being pretty cool, the police did, and at the end, it was man, it was crazy. Hey, what's up, Danny? Joseph Focus. Good to see you guys. She is 88 years old. Excellent drummer says. Not eating anymore. Oh, it must be talking to somebody else. So what's up? Where you headed to? Upstate.
I'm headed home.
I hear you.
My nephew called me and wanted to go out and have something to eat. So
I got
he
you.
said he was paying. So
oh hell yeah, right? Damn right, man. If he's buying, I'm eating, right?
There you go.
That's right. Reverend Fuzzy's got the candles lit. I know Barbara's like, yeah, that my last video didn't do that great. I mean, it it's still out there. It's still, getting views or whatnot. I'm not complaining because they a whole lot better than what they used to be. But it's not getting watched as much as I thought it would. The dude said I was hostile. So, just for not wanting to give my name. I just didn't want, hey, I don't want to give you my name. Why you being so hostile? Like, me being hostile? That's crazy. I told him my name was Nunya. I don't know. If you guys hadn't seen that video, you need to go check it out.
Everybody listen at point 38 and see what Jeff says.
I know. I need to point 38. Let me, you know what? I'm going to do that right now just to fucking see what it is.
What's your name again?
Hang on. Let me play it for you guys. See if I hear myself fart. It could be, but I don't think it is.
No, I swear it sounds like you said, "Hey, I farted."
No. Hang on. All right, let's listen to it.
Yeah, you walked up to us, man. What's your name again?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah, what's your name?
Nunya.
Oh, you're not going to tell me your name?
Absolutely not.
Right there.
No, I don't know what it was, but I think.
Oh, come on.
Hang
Back
on.
it up.
No,
Turn
no.
it up.
I know. Hang on, damn it. It won't. I cut. What happened was I had a transition right there, and I was saying something, and then I switched it over to a different part of the video. That's what it
You
sounded
made it
like.
sound like, hey, I farted.
I know it did. It kind of did, didn't it? But that ain't what I said. Hang on. Let's listen to it again. It was, hey, how far? That's what it was.
How far it is, eh?
Yeah.
How
It's
far
it-
it is?
I know it was, hey, how far did it was? I was asking Carolina auditor something. It says, hey, how far?
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
That's
give it
what
to
it
you.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I farted on camera before, and I took that shit out, right? But that ain't what it was.
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean, you
saying.
didn't hear no fart. You just said, hey, I'm farted. That ain't nothing wrong with that.
But that ain't what it said. Leave it up to you, other state to hear that, right? Did anybody else hear that? Because I didn't hear it. Though when I
heard it.
edited the video, I didn't hear it. Where is my damn?
It's funny. I think you said, hey, I farted.
No, I would tell you if
That's what
I
I'm-
did. I would
That's
tell
what
you
I'm
if I
sticking
did.
with.
I hear you.
I love you, man.
Yeah, right on. Hey, I wouldn't. I would tell you if I did, dude. I would have left it in there probably because that shit was funny. No, I'm not.
I think
I'm not
it's funny
ashamed.
that you're freaking hostile.
I know, right? I was hostile because I didn't want to give him my name. I told him Nunya. I said, he said, what's your name? Nunya? None of your damn business. That's what my name is.
Yeah, that's pretty hostile.
Denise Wayne said, just admit it. We didn't smell anything.
Oh, boy.
Aren't you glad
Right.
you didn't come out with smell-o-vision yet?
Right? Yeah, but I tell you what, Carolina Auditor got a small truck, and I'll be holding them back because I don't want to blow him out the damn, blow the doors off that small truck, right? So
Especially not if one of you guys smoke.
yeah, no, we don't smoke. I vape, but that's he lets me do that. You know what I mean? And that's pretty cool. I roll down the window. But I had to hold them back, right? So when I get out, I do let them rip. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I do let them rip.
Who don't?
I know, right? See, I'm like, ain't you glad I held that in? He don't never say nothing. So
Man or woman, I don't
Yeah.
care what you say. If
Hey.
you gotta let
Yeah.
it out, you let it out. There's more room out than there is in.
that's right. But he don't never say nothing. So one of these days, I'm just gonna let it rip and then see if he says, you know what? I think I'd rather you not do that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was just giving you a hard time, man.
I got you, man. It's all good.
It kind of sounded like it.
Eating while watching. Somebody, Rusty's eating while watching. It's probably not a good thing. I did say hi. Hey, what's up, Patriot Defense? I don't know if I said hi to you, but there you go. Yeah, man, it was cold and windy out there today, so we didn't get to do a whole lot. I mean, we went to a lot of places, but we didn't nobody come out. I think it's because it was too cold and windy. We come to the conclusion that, hey, Mama Bear. Yeah, that would be hostile. I know, right? If I'd have farted on him.
Well, hey, Jeff, I
Um,
got a question.
Yeah.
I was having supper at the time, but last week you said Mama Bear was going to get up there tonight, did she?
Yeah. She got up there last week too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just shut the, like 10 minutes ago, shut the, well, actually it's 22 minutes now, but like 22 minutes ago, shut the ladies' night down. Bama Green Eyes wasn't feeling that good. She
Yeah, I
thinks
know.
she
I
might have
caught
a
the
kidney stone.
very tail end of it, right when you was shutting it down and said you were going here.
Yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah. So yeah, that was I hate that Bama Green Eyes has got some abdominal pain. I think thinks it might be a kidney stone. So
Hope she'll
hopefully
be
that's not.
okay.
Yeah, hopefully that's not the case. I heard it pop. Boop. Rebel Rose, can you cut your camera on for me? All right, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome, honey. How's
Yeah.
everybody doing?
I'm blessed.
I'm still above ground, so I'm doing good.
Danny, this is the second time you and I have been on the same panel today.
Not doing very good. I'm stuck in my driveway.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
The fun of snow and the
Well, I've never been on
4x4
the
is
panel,
no
Jeff,
good.
so I
It's
thought
ice.
I'd come up and say hi.
Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I know I seen you you and Mr. I'm just gonna call him Mr. R. I'm not gonna say his whole name because I don't want to summon him like a demon. Mr. R, and you was going back and forth about Indian and all that stuff. You remember that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was on Glenn's panel.
Yeah. And I listened to a little of it driving back from recording today. So that was interesting.
Yeah, my great grandparents are Indians. I'm third generation Indian on my mom's side, and I'm third generation French on my dad's side.
That's a heck of a combo, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm just a Heinz 57, baby. With everything else I got mixed in, I just tell everybody I'm a Heinz 57.
Right, there you go.
They can't
Would
just
that be
put me out.
would that
on
be
one thing.
American Indian or Indian
Yes,
from India?
American Indian. Cherokee and Choctaw.
There you go. There you go.
That sounds like a country song to me.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
That's right. Indian Outlaw, I think it was the name of it, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
My
an
mom
Indian
just
outlaw.
Cherokee
There
and
you go.
Choctaw.
That's right. I used to do the country back in the day. I don't do much country anymore. It's too damn depressing. And now that song was pretty cool. It had an upbeat tempo. It gets you to tap your damn toes. You know what I mean? And stomp your feet. It had a good rhythm to it. But a lot of these old country songs, man, the tear jerkers, I just can't handle them no more. I just can't do it. That's right, Tim
Yeah.
McGraw, absolutely.
Yeah,
Jeff.
Tim McGraw.
Jeff,
Yeah,
I'll be
he's
right
from
back.
Louisiana.
I gotta
Sorry.
go shovel some snow out. I'll be right back.
I got you, man. Take your time.
Yeah, he's from Louisiana, so is Trace Atkins.
Right. Yeah,
This is where I'm from. I'm born and raised.
Yeah, they some good country songs out there, man, but it's got to have an upbeat tempo to it. I can't listen to it anymore. I used to be, I grew up with the Garth Brookses and the Clint Black. Hang on, I got to mute while my alarm's going off.
Yeah.
That's my medicine alarm.
Take meds.
I grew up with George Jones and Charlie Pride and Hank Williams Jr., Patsy Cline.
Oh, baby, you're giving away your age.
I'm only 54 years old. I just turned 54 January 17th. I'm very proud of my age.
Right.
Yeah, I'm 56.
Actually, the picture that's on my avatar, I was 50 when that picture was taken.
All right, CB. What's up, Magic Media? Oh, that's great. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate
I love your
that.
channel. I'm going live at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Everybody's welcome to come and drop their link.
Right. What time is it? What time is it there now?
It's 7 o'clock my time.
Okay. I got you. So it'll be 9 o'clock my time then.
You're West Coast. You're behind me.
Right.
I try to fix it where it's kind of in everybody's time range, not too late, not too early, but I try not to step on anybody's toes that are like going live.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey,
Hank
you know
Williams
what?
Sr. I grew
You
up
know
with
what,
him.
Rose? There's so many people that go live now. There's no way that you're not going to step on somebody's toes. You get what I'm saying? There's just
I hear
there's
you.
no way, no how. Now back,
No, I mean, I'm
back
stuck with so
months,
many great channels, and
yeah,
everybody
back,
goes live,
yeah,
and I'm like, well,
yeah,
if I'm gonna get my channel out there, I'm gonna have to go live. Thank you, Lee
right,
Lang.
right,
I say things backwards. I'm dyslexic. My bad. But yeah, and that's what I'm about is promoting, helping other people get their channel out there. And I decided that I was going to, um, you know, start my own community in which the ones in my chat, they helped me pick out the name, which is Rose's Community Garden.
right.
And it's a safe place for nice people. It grows with love and it blooms with us. That's
There
going to be
you go.
my motto for it.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, guys,
Now,
I'm going to get off of here so I can go get ready to go live.
okay. Thanks for jumping up here. I appreciate that.
Thank you. You have a great night.
Right on.
Bye-bye.
You
Have a
too.
good night, Rose.
I'll, I'll try to make it over there. You know, I guess it depends on how long I stay. And I'm not trying to stay on too much. News Now Ninja, what's up, my man? Good to see you. I finally met Road Nation last night. Magic Media met Road Nation. That's awesome, dude. That's an awesome guy. What's up, Rob C?
You met him in
Druzy,
person?
what's up, Druzy? Yeah, I met Road Nation.
Cool.
Yeah. I've met a lot of different auditors and
Where
you
was
know
this at? North
in the
Carolina?
no, that's when I went to Florida down there at Mayo. I met PDF.
Oh, yeah. That was a while
Yeah.
back. I thought you meant like
No,
recently.
no, I hadn't met him. I hadn't seen him again. It's just when I went down that way, I met quite a few of them down that way, man. It's pretty good, pretty cool.
Well, they're supposed to be coming to South Carolina here pretty soon, from what I understand.
Yeah,
Again.
I was gonna try to make it to Alabama with them, but I had that appointment to see my lawyer, I think it was, and didn't get to make it down there. You know, when News Now California and Ninja went down there to their court date, I was going to try to make it down there, but
I think they're supposed to be doing a revisit on Myrtle Beach or something.
Right. Now, I know, there was quite a few of us went down there to the town hall there in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where it was me and Auditing America, News Now, South Carolina Accountability.
Right.
Who else was there? There was a couple more. I can't remember all of them. But that's been about 2 years ago. So it's been a while since I've been to South Carolina.
I'd like to see you down here. I've been out down doing a lot of recon down here, man. There's a ton of places I can see we can do.
Yeah, I met Patriot Defense too down there. I met a lot of different people in Georgia when we went down that way too. To that picnic we went down there too. Patriot Defense. I met S&S, PDF. I met Fuck the Police, Peachy Rider. I met quite a few of them down there. And then I went to Colorado and met Eric Brandt, Liberty Bird, Liberty Freak. Shit. Who else was it? Pikes Peak Auditor, Auditor Watchdog. Sashi in the Springs. Oh man,
Yeah, I watched all that stuff.
Yeah, Caterpillar. Met her down there, which is awesome. I hadn't seen Caterpillar that much. Hey, ex bootlegger, what's up, man? Drove right by my house. Yeah, I know. I was gonna. I met Janet. Yeah, there you go, Janet. Monk A83. Cut the plastic. Sure did. That was pretty awesome, man.
Well, bro, I just pulled in. I'm going to get off of here and get my stuff together. If you don't mind, I'm going to get on my computer. And if you let me back up when I come back, that'll
Right on.
be fine. If not, I'll be listening.
I got you, man. Yep, come on back. I'll be here a minute.
All right, bro.
Right on.
Take care. Bye.
Yep, don't eat too much. Is that you? Let's see. Did you text me? Cut your camera on 10th or text me or something? All right, I got you. Just had to make sure it was you. What's up, man? Hey, Daz. Struck by lightning. Angry
What's
Rooster.
going on over here?
Just chilling, man. You all right?
So this is a relaxed. Am I all right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I be all right?
just asking the question, man. No, I mean we can talk about whatever, dude. Yeah. You want to light it up? We'll light it up. Fuck, I don't care.
Oh no, man. Everything has already been laid waste in front of me, so it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
The people who I like respect me. The people who need to be scared of me are scared of me. The ones who say they're not scared of me are irrelevant to me. So whatever.
Right. I heard that.
I've been talking about Klingons for a year, dude. Do you now see what I was talking about way back? About Klingons, people who don't actually do anything. You know, I've owned my shit when it came to Peanut. She helped you, you know, even though it may not be perfect scenario. She did, and quite simply, she is kind of an activist. You know, I may not like her, but I did disrespect her activism in the past.
Right.
Because I didn't know what she had done. And I will say that she is an activist, just as much as I am, maybe more. Right. So I respect that. That doesn't mean I can't still have troll battles with her if I don't like something she does or says. But some people are actual Klingons, right? I'm not going to name them, but people who say, oh, I don't like the drama. I just like fish. And then they go on and cause drama everywhere they go.
You don't even have to name them. I know you're talking
about.
Just saying. Damn. You know what? That I don't think that person's ever. Well, hang on. Let me think about this for a minute. I don't know if that person's ever been, or if they have, it's been a long time. That person's been on my panel. I'm not sure.
And then another funny thing was, I was just over on Dramadome, as you may well have known. And then Rick Rude said, oh, no, I didn't say that talking about raping children makes me erect. And I said, yes, you did. And it took Andrew a while to go find it in the stream. Right. Because I made it public for a reason.
Yeah.
Because I could be asked me to. And then we found the exact point, and verbatim, word for word, was exactly what I said, just like the tapes that we finally found off of this stream a year ago. Right. When I said, I never said that I was smarter than anybody. What I said was, I've met very few people in my life that are as smart as me. That's what I said. I didn't make any assertions of anybody else, but they all took it on themselves, right? And it's the same thing over and over. People don't hear what you say. Yeah. They feel what you say.
Yeah, you know, I even proved that just a minute ago. I played a little snippet of my adventure today. And the guy told the police that I threatened him.
Can we see it again real quick? Just that one spot?
Threatened to kick his ass? Yeah, let me find it. Let's see if I still got it up here.
Yeah, what you actually said?
Huh? Yeah.
Hang
on. Yeah, I got it right here. Let's see. Hang on, just give me a second to pull it up here. That's the wrong one, dummy. That's it. What's the date? 2/2? Yeah, there it is right there. Let me see if this is it. Nope, that's not the right one. Won't take me but a second here. Here we go. All right, yeah, I'll play it again. It's not giving away a whole lot. And let's just say this before I show it to you. I just knew I was getting locked up again today. I mean, it was
Did you?
no, but
Oh, good.
it was so freaking close, man. It wasn't even funny. Because this guy right here, this piece of shit right here, lied through his teeth
Yep.
to the police.
And they can lie too, and no repercussions.
Well, this guy right here told the police that I threatened to kick his ass, and I said a lot of words, cuss words that I didn't say. You know me, I'm pretty colorful when it comes to my language at times. He said I threatened to kick his ass, right? And that I called him a motherfucker, and I really don't use that word. Anyway, I'll play it again for you. Let's see, here we go.
Did I ask for help? Did I? Huh? Did I ask for help? No. Then stay out of my fucking business then.
You don't need to be filming me.
How about that? Yeah, it sure is. How much you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing.
Not gonna do anything because you be bitching and whining.
What you gonna, come on do it then, Big Daddy. You ain't that bad. All you gonna do is bitch and complain. Like a little bitch.
See it? Oh shit! Hang on. There was another guy on the other side of the fence that said, "I got it all on video." Okay, and he's got me. But when the police got out there, this guy said, "Hang on, I can probably find that part too." I don't know if I want to show that part though.
Don't.
Let me see.
If
Hang
that's
on.
what you're saying that
Hang
you
on,
said,
hang on.
then, and there's no breaks in the tape.
No, they're no. Hang on. Oh, and then some fucking asshole at another place, security guy from Ally, I think it was Ally Security from the name badge on the jacket, just put his hands all over Carolina Auditor's camera, and then said the police were on their way, and we waited for like an hour, and they never showed up. So that
Right,
was
but if you pushed him when he comes up and grabs you, you push him back, then they'll try to get you for assault.
oh, absolutely. Oh, and this jackass almost backed over me too. Let me show you that part. Oh my God. This asshole got back in the truck. And I'm holding the camera. Here's Carolina Auditor right there. And this motherfucker, I'm standing in the road because I hadn't got up here yet because I was just right there and he walked by me. Right? So I'm standing right behind his truck pretty much. And he does this. That's not me moving. That's him backing up.
Yep. Oh, you gonna try to run me over now? Look how close this fucker got.
If I hadn't jumped that curve, if I hadn't jumped on that curve, he'd have run over me. Plain and simple. Asshole. And then he tells the damn police that I threatened to kick his ass, which he is the one that said all I would do was cry and complain. I don't even remember what he said, to be honest with you, but it's all on tape, so it don't matter. Check this out. Let me show you this one. This one that the guy touches his puts his hands all on, pushes Carolina Auditor's damn camera away. Literally pushes away. This is crazy. I'm gonna do it really slow so you can see it because it's very quick. See his hands all over his camera? He's touching it right there. He's pushing it away.
And is this a petroleum production facility?
I don't remember what I got a
Those drums
picture.
look like petroleum.
I don't really know, to be honest with you. I can't remember. I got a picture of the visit. I know, but see what he's doing? He pushes the camera away.
Yep. That's okay though, right?
And that's the security guard. You see his patch right here? I got it better on another camera.
I don't know how the laws are where you are specifically with this, but here, security guards are never allowed to touch you.
No, they're not.
Any
They're not supposed to touch it. They're supposed to observe and report. That's what they're supposed to do.
I had a security guard put their hand on my back one time. He thought he was going to like say, "Oh, you got to go," type thing. And I told him in no unsimple terms that if he touched me again, it was going to be a very serious problem. And he took his hand off me and he did not touch me again.
Right.
You don't touch people. Unless you're putting me under arrest, you do not touch me.
Right. Yeah, he walked away. We said he was calling the police. He walked away. I said, "Good, call the police. We're going to get you for assault, you dumb fucker." But they never did come out there. What's up, Mike?
Scaro.
Must be you, Daddy. Trying to find that one part.
Security.
Let me see if I can find that one part where he comes out and tells the damn police a damn lie. Yeah, right here. Let's play this part. Well,
my keys up.
all right, here we go. This is the part. What's up, Robert?
Hey guys, how are you?
Living a dream, baby. Living a dream.
Nice.
Yeah. What's going on with you today?
You know,
or tonight?
just got exercise. I figured I'd take a break from working.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
I tomorrow morning in Denver. If there's any Denver people here, the protest at the RTD. They have a new policy where you're not allowed to rest or eat inside. Of course, it's to get the unhoused people out of there. You know, they don't want them in. They don't want anyone to see the problems that they created. So,
right.
It's called RTD, our buses and trains. So there'll be.
Daddy, I'm gonna put your keys on the door.
That's about it for Denver.
I hear you, man. Well, good luck with that.
Now I'm here, so the party started.
That's right, Bone. That's right. Good luck with that tomorrow, Robert.
Thank you.
What's up? Las Vegas Freedom News. What's going on? Y'all forgive me for a minute. I got to talk to the wife. She just come up here. So carry on the conversation, something, whatever.
Uh-oh, just in trouble.
Danny, you're living on these panels, man. You're becoming officially a panel whore.
Uh-oh.
I
started
watching you this morning. I think it was Glenn, the Drama Dome, now here.
Oh, yeah, I'm everywhere, man. I was even watching the ladies earlier.
Yeah. You still need a haircut.
Oh, I know. I know. I usually get it cut every May, but this time here, actually, it's been growing for 2 years now. I said to myself, I'll cut it when all the crap done with the insurance and the lawyers and all that. Then I'll cut it. I'll be able to afford a razor.
Can you guys mute when you're not talking? Because we get somebody's feedback and like breathing and stuff.
Could be me. I'm outside in the wind.
It ain't me.
It sound better?
Oh man. Yeah.
Maybe. But
Yeah,
it's just nice to mute when you're not talking.
I didn't hear it, but
yeah, we really don't want to hear your TVs and stuff. Kevin.
Supreme Court.
Yep.
Qualified immunity. Yeah, Langley, I did. Ain't that just in Colorado though? Langley, about qualified immunity.
There was a new law in Colorado where police officers lost qualified immunity in some cases.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I reported on that a couple days ago.
Yeah, I thought I
Yeah.
heard that a while back.
I can't say I know the specifics.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Burns, what's up, man? Keeper of the list, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me show the rest of this, and then you can hear this guy lie through his fucking teeth, man. I was telling these guys that before a couple of you got here that I was probably like I was really close today of getting arrested again for doing absolutely nothing wrong. It was absolutely crazy. This guy behind the fence, 10th man was just here. He heard what he said on the recording, or what me and him, back and forth said. Now you're gonna hear him lie to the police. I know all of you guys didn't hear it, but here's what he's telling the police, and I can play back the part that
You really got to stop getting arrested, man.
Yeah, well, I ain't going out there trying to. It ain't like
Kevin,
arrest me, damn it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that was in the truck. Oh.
Well, yeah, y'all probably couldn't hear that because I could barely hear it. I don't think it picked up good on this, but I got it on the camcorder too. He just told the police, I said, "Did I ask for your help, motherfucker?" That's his exact words. What, Tibbs, man, do you remember exactly what I said?
You said you ain't gonna do nothing. You're just gonna
No,
run your
before
mouth like
that.
a little bitch.
Before that. When I walked,
you said you ain't gonna do nothing.
No, before that. When I first walked up to him and asked, did he need help? He asked me, he said, "Can I help you?"
You said,
I
did
said,
I ask you for any help?
Did I ask for help? He just told the police, he said, "I didn't ask for your help, motherfucker." That's
Jeff,
what he told
I heard you say, "Where's my mommy?"
Yeah.
That's right to escalation, though.
I was pretty sure that I heard you say that you wanted to take him out on a date.
All right.
They go right to lying and escalating.
Yeah, he lied. He told the damn police about 4 lies. He lied to one of the main one. He said I wanted to fight him. He said he wanted to fight me or something. He said, "You wanted to fight," or so. I never said that. And he said they both said that we was on their property. We never did. So yeah,
that part is so funny to me. Like they sit there and lie, and you got a camera right there. Like that part to me is hilarious.
But you know what I did though? They asked to see my camera footage, but I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Because
I would like to say this before.
I'm not trying to
Go ahead.
I'm not trying to incriminate myself so they can take whatever they want to take out of there and incriminate me, right? So just in case, because I couldn't even remember exactly what I said because my memory's so fucked up. So I wasn't 100% sure that I didn't say something that he said, he said I said, but he didn't even say hardly anything that I said. Go ahead, Tent.
As I've stated many times, I really truly believe that these people don't even know that they're lying. Okay, when it's if a cop is willing to make false statements that completely contradict what his body camera footage shows, which we've seen many cops just even in the past year go to jail for that. They're not doing that because I don't believe they're doing that because they're trying to get out of trouble and because they're just lying. I really truly believe these people believe what they're saying. They believe that happened. This guy believed that you said, "I don't need your help, motherfucker. I want to fight you." He actually believes that because what happens is when people get angry and scared and their emotions get really high like that, they no longer are hearing what you're saying, right? They actually have flashbacks due to PTSD and all kinds of mental issues to what other people have said to them, right?
Yeah.
In different situations. And then they associate that with your situation with them because that's just how humans' brains work, right? That's why you never talk to the police because they're going to lie.
That's right.
They don't remember. It's just, I'm telling you, these people actually believe what they're saying.
Here's what I said. I'm gonna play this part right here, and I was talking shit, but I didn't say the words that he said. I said right, and I'll let you guys hear it for yourself.
Did I ask for help? Did I? Did I ask for help?
No.
Then stay out of my fucking business then.
You don't need to be filming me.
How about that?
He got triggered because I was filming
sure
him.
Is. Now what you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing.
Not gonna do anything, but you be bitching and whining.
What you gonna come on do it then?
See, he said, I'm not gonna do nothing because you'll be bitching and whining. And that's when I said, come on
mind
and
your
do it
fucking
again.
business, and he translated that into something not even related.
Yeah, he told the police. I said, mind your business, motherfucker. I didn't say
there's
that.
somebody in the basement.
I know. I see it. I'm fixing to bring him up, man. I had my hands full. I was jacking off and talking to y'all at the same time.
I get you, buddy. No, I'm just, I was making sure.
Jeff,
think
can you bring that person up in the basement, please?
Yeah.
I think that cat call or the 911. I think we need to start getting a hold of them 911 calls too and exposing them motherfuckers.
You can't in North Carolina.
I would
Like,
be
that's
happy.
the most. That's the most crucial part. I think is the fact that they escalate the situation there, and then on top of that, even if that situation ain't escalated and they call, like the dispatch, like that's the first person that needs to get educated in this whole thing is the dispatch.
Mike, we've been saying this for months, years.
Yeah, and
the understanding of them is
I know, but Mike, if North Carolina, you can't get. You can't.
Yeah, I know. It's just so hard for y'all up there to get anything.
Oh my God, dude! It is almost. It's not impossible, right? I'm not going to say that word because it would be a lie.
Jeff, I sent you that link again about being able to get the records. Did you look at it this time?
I understand.
You did read it this time?
But then I guarantee if he gets records like that, the shit's gonna be so redacted it ain't even worth it.
I can get records. I can get paper records. It's not that bad.
No.
But
remember a couple weeks ago you said resend the email with the information on how to get it. Did you see it this time?
No, I didn't see no email. I didn't. I would.
I'll look again.
Unless I put it in a folder or something, and I don't remember. But I don't remember seeing it again, Tent. I remember you said you was going to do it, but I don't remember seeing it. Okay. All right.
I'll bring special attention to it when I do it again.
Yeah. Tell me, like, text me or something. Remind me that you did or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get
nobody answers the text
signals.
Yeah, there you go.
No more text. Nobody answers them.
Yeah, you can hear what he's saying this time. Hang on. I think this camera picked it up a little better. So y'all can hear exactly what he says now, which is not even remotely what I said.
No voices, but this is Danny, the guy that he also threatened.
How did I threaten? What the hell? Jesus, man. Not everybody's saying I threatened him, but I didn't say nothing to this guy. I didn't see this
See,
guy.
I know the wind's bad, man.
No, okay, hey, man, do your job. I got you, man. I'm not trying to interfere in your investigation, not whatsoever. Oh.
Did you hear him that time? It's a little bit, I don't know if it's any plainer, but I know the winds fucked it up. He said, did I ask for your help, motherfucker? And I didn't say that at all. That fucking wind noise was bad today. I'm just saying. We try it again.
What if you did?
Oh.
said, no, you didn't. I said, if you would, don't film me. He said, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. He said, I'll kick your ass.
Did you hear that? Tia, did you hear that time? He said, don't tell me what to do. I'll kick your ass. I never said that.
So he said he was going to kick your ass. Oh, no, he said yours. So you said, no, you never said that.
No, that's exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That this motherfucker here almost got me jacked up today because he's lying through his teeth, Bo. I didn't say nothing about, did I ask for help, motherfucker? I didn't say that. I asked him, I said, did I ask for your help? And then he said, no. I said, well, stay out of my fucking business then. And then he started talking spouting off some shit, walking to his truck. I never did say I was going to kick his ass, not one fucking time, because I don't talk like that, right? Because I know better. I know as soon as you say those words, them are fighting words. That's instigating. That's harassing. That's fucking, oh, man, you can get in trouble for doing shit like that. So I don't even talk like that. I'll cuss a motherfucker out, but I'm never going to say I'm going to kick your ass. Because that's just plain damn stupid.
Right.
That is. What's up, ex-bootlicker? But I thought that was interesting because I didn't even know exactly the words I used, and that's why video recording is so fucking important, right? Even if you just out for a walk, right? I mean, you need to be recording.
The video never lies.
Because shit like this can happen, right? Yeah. I was just walking on the road, right, on the side of the road, seeing this guy closing the gate, and then he asked me if I needed any help. I said, no, I didn't ask for your help. So, and yes, I know I did say some cuss words, right? But I do that all the time. Fuck, I'm doing it now. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm offended, Jeff. You know how I feel about the bad words.
Right. So what do you think about it, Robert?
Yeah, me too, especially.
You're looking a little concerned.
Oh, that's just my world, man. I think Michael's right. I think the people they want to find a way, because they know you didn't do anything that get you arrested, but they want so badly for you to be arrested that they either lie, or I think Michael's right. A lot of the time they're just in fight or flight stress response, and they're assuming what you said or how they took it.
Right.
That was me that said that, buddy. 10th man.
Yeah, that was 10. Yeah, 10 said that.
Because why would they say something that's directly contradicted by a video you obviously have right there?
Right. But and the problem, Robert, the problem that I had, right, and this is a problem with me, and maybe not with a lot of other people. My memory's bad, right? And when he said that, I'm like, damn, did I say that? I was even thinking I said it, because I do use colorful language. Everybody knows that watching my videos, I'll cuss a motherfucker out in a minute, but I don't never use those words, right? I don't call people motherfuckers, for one, right? It's just one of the cuss words I don't use that often. I'll say fuck, shit, damn, but motherfucker is really not one of the words I use. But I wasn't 100% sure, and the police wanted to see my video, and I'm like, hell no. I'm not, you're not playing my video back to lock me up.
Incriminate myself. Yeah.
Right. I'm not doing that, right? Even though I was 75% sure that I didn't say I will kick your ass. I knew I didn't say that. Now the other stuff, that I said could be
yeah, they want to try to escalate it up to harassment or something. Yeah, I could see that. They always try to
threatening. That's the thing, right? They said, did you threaten him? I'm like, no. We was having some manly conversation back and forth. You're not going to do nothing. No, you're not going to do. You know what I mean? Just what me and do, right? You talk shit to one another, and that's how I took it. And I wasn't mad at the dude. I was just trying to stay out of my damn business.
Take it personal.
Right.
Yeah.
And he straight up just dog faced lied to the police right in front of me. So, if my memory would have been better and I'd have knew exactly words that come out of my mouth, I would have showed them the video, right? Just to show that I didn't say that, right? Or maybe even show them just that part. But I didn't, because I wasn't 100% sure. right?
Right.
And anybody listening, if you ever come to this situation, if you're not 100% sure, don't you dare show them that video. They can't make you show them that video.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
And-
there's
and
look at
the-
the opposite side. There's plenty of
the business owner that come out there with him, right, said, I had it recorded. Like the business owner said, I got cameras, I got it recorded. But what he didn't have was the audio. All he had was video, right? They couldn't hear what we were saying. And that's why the lie that we stepped on their property was thrown out the window too, right? Because that was their first thing. You was on their property, you threatened a man. That's exactly what they were saying. We did neither, right? Neither one did we do.
Did these cops know that you're an auditor?
They do now.
But did they know when they showed up?
Do you ever ask for a CAD number, like a case, like
I do. I have asked for them before, but when it down here or whatever, in the country, sometimes they don't even write a report on it. They'll just go out.
Yeah.
Right. They get a call for service. If nothing happens, they don't even generate a report.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Now across the states they're starting to do like ticket receipts. Like every time you get stopped, no matter what, you ask for. So that's like.
Now I could have asked for one. I could have said yes. I want an incident number, or I want a report made on this. Right? I mean, I could have pretty much requested it, right? And they maybe would have done it. And maybe the cops, maybe they lied to me. You know what I mean? They do that too, and they get away with it.
That's why I would start requesting it more.
Yeah, because
it's gonna start holding them way more accountable when they really start knowing that I mean, they already can see that you have an idea of what you're talking about, but when you start pulling shit like that and they've never heard of it and they're like, this guy know, like, I think they'll start thinking twice. I mean, we're all getting better.
Mike, are you new at cop watching?
No, I mean, I've been doing this. Long story short, I've been doing this since 17, and not too long ago, I got caught in the alley after a cop watch by a cop, pulled a gun on me, and just really threatened me, and so I had to slow down because I do it by myself.
Did you get
no one around?
Did you get it on recording?
No, see, he did it slick. He did it slick, man. He did it slick. Like it was crazy. I was right by my house.
If you don't have video, it didn't happen, Mike. Come on, man. You know the rules.
I know it, but it was crazy. It was.
Yeah, it's okay. Explain the situation. May I please interject? Okay, so I'm just trying to understand. So you're saying you were doing a cop watch, and then after the cop watch, I'm assuming you got pulled over by the police, and that's when he threatened you?
No, I do it on my bike.
Okay.
Cop watches I do on my bike because I live right near downtown.
Yeah, that's not what I'm asking, dude. I want to stay real close to the facts. So, where were you when the cop talked to you? I was in the alley, right by my house. With your bicycle?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he drove up in his car?
Yep.
Okay, and so while you were talking to him, how long did that interaction go on for?
This is what he did. This is how spiky was.
No. I just want to know specific. How long approximately were you talking to him when you were in the alley beside your house?
It wasn't even a minute and a half. And he pulled up ahead of me, and he had me stand.
As soon as the cop pulled up to you, you say you're a cop watcher, wouldn't you pull out your camera immediately when a cop started talking to you and not even respond to him until you had the recording began?
Yeah, not at 17, right? I mean, you don't think
at 17 years old?
Yes.
No.
2017.
2000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
hold
on. No, Bones. Hold on.
I've been doing this since 2017, but this happened recently.
All right, let's not get distracted. So, why would you talk to the cop? Why would you talk to the cop?
I didn't know he was a cop. I didn't know he was a cop. This is what happened. He drove up behind me. He pulled up a little bit ahead of me, and by the time I could even get off my bike to do anything, he had already jumped out the car, had the gun up to me, like told me not to move. Like it was ridiculous. Like scared the shit out of me. I don't know. I've been shot already. It was just. It was a.
Did you get the body cam footage or anything?
See, he ain't. No.
I was just funny because you're telling Jeff what to do, and then I already see.
That's why I'm confused here. I'm confused. It doesn't really seem like you're in the position to tell Jeff what he should be doing when he's cop watching.
I think it's just.
I'm not telling him what to do.
Yeah,
I'm not telling. He knows. I'm never in the position to tell anybody what to do. This is all suggestions. I would never tell anybody what to do, especially because you're not in my state. Like, we all have different rules. I mean, we all gotta abide by certain rules, and everybody does. But every state's a little different. I'm not telling nobody. Like, never. When I'm in here, never ever should anybody ever think that I'm telling somebody.
I get you, dude, and I'm not coming at you. We're confused.
Oh, I know.
We've seen 100 other people come along like yourself and say, Jeff, why don't you do this? Jeff, why don't you do that? And
Oh, I get you. I
didn't take it the wrong way. So I mean, I understand. Listen, advice or suggestions. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that, right? I'm not even sweating it, really. And he does have some good suggestions, but I've been doing it for a little while, and I know, right? And sometimes I forget though, and need to be reminded to do things. I don't mind people suggesting stuff, right? I think there's no harm in that.
When I'm coming in here, I'm learning even more. Like, I know, I've been out here for a while and I've been doing it, but I had to stop recently, and I'm gonna get back on my feet and start up again. Right. And I'm just soaking up all this knowledge that I can.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. You know where I messed up, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't research a lot of stuff that was on YouTube. When I first started, I was just going about what everybody was saying, right? And that was the biggest fucking mistake that I could have done. I didn't look nothing up, right? I just went on what everybody was doing, and not thinking about the states were being different and everything. I just jumped right into it with both fucking feet and both and I mean, it's just wide open. So yeah. I mean, you learn a lot when you go out there, especially when you fuck up.
Yeah,
you learn. If you do it,
I learned from my auditor.
You don't learn as much, right? But if you fuck up, you learn from that, and you get better at it.
Yeah,
I still got a lot to learn, dude. I've been doing it about 2 years, and I still got a lot to learn. I still fuck up. I'm saying.
Well, I got a good state to learn from with my auditors in Florida.
Yeah,
with all the Big Nick and Rogue and James Madison. Zodiaca. I mean,
yeah, some awesome guys, man. I'm telling you, that's
I'd like to jump in here as soon as I can and ask a few questions.
Go ahead.
You guys have a lot of experience. Well, I had a cop put his hands on me twice, push me the other day, and Axon body cams. When they're on, they have a red light, correct? Does anybody know that?
Some of them are different.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them do. Some of them you can't see the red light.
Yeah.
Were you filming?
There's a setting for you to have it on or
off. Was I filming?
I did a lot of research.
Yes.
Yes, I was filming. I was doing a bomb threat at our city airport. I mean, I got it. I got it all. But what I'm thinking,
what are you saying you did? Excuse me. Before you go any further, what is a bomb threat at a city?
He was reporting on. a
bomb threat.
bomb
I was
threat.
trying.
Yeah, you
okay.
I know that's
All
not
right.
what he said. I know.
It sounded like he said he did it. That's like, wow.
No, I'm
That's a
Yeah, I
new one.
know. That was kind of like a Freudian.
no, I was
Go
trying
ahead.
to report on this bomb threat at our city airport here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I walked up to this cop. He was blocking the road, and his car was in the middle of the road, but it was way up the road. And I was walking up to him, and he got out of his vehicle and started walking toward me and started hollering. And I couldn't hear him very good because the wind was blowing and all that. And I said, I can't hear you yet. So I kept walking toward him, and then he come up to me. I mean, it's all on video. I got it. I mean, I even got it queued up because I was wanting to get y'all's take on it. And
You got it ready? You want to share? Hang on, State. Have you got it ready to share, or is it on your channel? Or
yes,
what?
I do. Yes, it's on my channel. Plus, I think I have it ready to share, but I've never done this before.
Hang on. If it's on your channel, just tell me where. Hang on. Can you know how to post a link in the private chat? Okay, I'll look for you. I'll look for it on your channel. How about that? Yeah.
Copy.
Yes, I'll look it. I'll look for it. South Carolina. Let's see. You was fuck piggies, right? I don't know if it's going to show up or not. Upstate.
No, it's under.
I'm trying to find your shit. I got to go way down here. What the fuck, man?
It's titled "Bomb Threat, Greenville Downtown Airport." Right. GPD cop puts hands on me, pushing me twice.
I don't have it. I don't have. Why ain't I got your name in there? Let's see. Anybody else got it?
Probably not sub to me.
I am. Damn it. Upstate what? South Carolina? Let's see.
Upstate SC News.
Okay, I got you. It's coming up with a fucking news channel, dude. Oh, there you are. I see it now. I am sub to you. Actually, I'm probably sub to you 3 damn times.
I hear you,
really,
bro.
Jeff? Really, yeah. Jeff?
Yeah. Why?
I can't even get one.
But
I got one. You can't give me 2.
I subbed you more than 3 times.
What I want y'all to look at when he puts his hands on me the first time, right?
Greenville, okay, downtown. Wait, which one is it? Hang on, you got 2. Which one is it?
Well, the one I'm talking about, it says bomb threat, Greenville Downtown Airport.
Okay.
GPD.
Okay, I see it.
Puts his hands on me.
I got it. How far into the video is it? Do you remember?
Go to like 136. That's right when I'm walking up to him and he's coming out of his car.
Just buddy, I don't know you, South Carolina guy. Usually when you come to people's shows, just for future reference, my name's 10th Man. When you come to the show,
I know who you are.
It's good for you to have the link and timestamp ready for us, because otherwise it kind of makes it look unprofessional, you know?
No, you good.
I got you. Yeah. I thought I had it clean. I had it, but Jeff wanted to go to it. So
yeah, all right, man. No, you good. You good. I know you don't normally do this, so that's why I went ahead and
well, anyway, y'all talking about just getting started. Well, I'm getting started, so don't give me a bunch of shit. I'm trying to do the best I can.
You all right, man. All right, he gets close to you right there. That's what he puts his hands on. Right?
Okay. Yeah, and I'm not coming at you specifically, dude. I've had the same conversation with 150 people.
Right.
I know, 10th Man. I've been watching you for a very long time.
So there's only 325 million left.
Hang on.
Let me tell you, when he comes up to me, the first time he puts his hand, and you can see that. That's why I'm asking about the light on the body cam.
Yeah.
You can see the red light on his body cam. Then you see him reach up, and it looks to me like he turns it off. And then I turn around and he pushes me again in my back. That's what I'm saying.
Let's watch it. Let's check it out. We'll watch that part and see if we can cipher it a little bit. How about that?
Then Chester wants to play his video.
Right.
Oh, I put one up today.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
I saw.
Man.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll check it out. Hang on.
Seriously,
let's
a cop watch, Chester?
Well, it was calling the cops because there were a bunch of trucks in the ditch.
Oh shit!
All right, here we go. And everybody mute up so we can hear it. Thank you.
No? What for? You got it blocked off right here.
I know, and that still isn't far enough. Keep walking the other way for me, man.
What is there, a crime scene?
Stop.
Is there
Walk
a crime
the other way.
scene?
We're evacuating the airport.
As the car drives by.
Anybody
Did I lose
there?
you guys? Oh, I thought I lost you guys.
Yeah, that's funny. He's sitting there trying to back you up as the car
You see the
drives
red
by.
light right there, right?
No.
And did you see where he has his car blocking the road? He wants me to go all the way down to the end of the road, which is, I went and marked it off. It's a tenth and a half of a mile, which is 900 and something freaking feet. You know.
Well, my question to you is that if it's an actual bomb,
I was sitting here talking my ass off and I was muted.
Yeah, Jeff. So if it's an actual bomb threat, or at this point nobody knows if it's true or not, would you want to stand near it?
Well, no. Check this out.
No.
If he wanted to block, hang on. If he wanted to block the fucking road down there, he should have parked down there.
Sure.
No. Legally, they have to put crime tape up.
Exactly. Hold on. Let me finish.
Still.
Let me finish.
Where'd the lawyer go? I want the lawyer to talk.
Let me finish this up right quick. So this
where's
is the
guy
first
who's a lawyer?
time I
Hang
come up.
on, Kent. Go ahead.
So I go through here, okay? I go through this scenario, okay? I leave here because he's threatened to lock me up for interfering. But anyway, I leave this entrance. This is a ramp to another way to get in. So I go around to the main entrance to this airport. And the cops have the road blocked off there, right? Well, I'm right there with Channel 4 and Channel 21 Fox, right there where they have the road blocked off, and the cops are nice, and they're telling me, they're telling everybody what's going on and everything.
All right.
They had no problem with us, but this guy's a freaking dickhead.
Just out of curiosity, hey, who's the guy out in front of the cop truck with the camera?
Where? I don't see no cop truck with no camera. What?
Oh no, man! I'm seeing things. It's a mailbox.
That's a mailbox.
Yeah,
That's a mailbox.
But why does
like I said, if he wanted me to be way back there, he should have blocked the road off way down there.
Yeah, and he did, like somebody pointed out, he just let a car go by.
Yeah, what the fuck's with that?
So why is it okay for a car to go by?
He gets this guy. He gets on this guy's ass after he me.
All right, well, can we watch a little bit of it now? Yeah.
Sure, but you see that red light. All right.
Yes, I see the red light. It don't look like it's on right there, though. Hang on, let's watch some of it right quick.
We're evacuating the airport. You're keeping me from doing my job. Turn around.
I'm just trying to get. Don't touch me, man.
Walk the other way.
Don't touch me.
Walk the other way.
What's your name, Evangelist?
He did. He did. Hang on. He either, I think he muted it, is what that looks like to me.
Yeah.
He muted the damn thing. I don't know. Robert, can you see it all right? I want your, Tim's man said too, I want your opinion on this.
Am I live there?
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, sorry. What's the question?
Should he? I mean, there's no crime tape up. We know, a lot of places don't even use crime tape, right? I mean, especially here in North Carolina, you hardly ever see it up now. There's supposed to be a bomb threat that was at the airport, right? He's blocking off this road. He's telling this upstate South Carolina news he can't be here where he's at, right? And he's putting his hands on him. He's pushing him, right? So the question is, does he have the authority to back him up when his patrol car's about, it looks like 25 to 40 yards away from where upstate standing? What's your take on it?
Well, I can't give legal advice in
yes, we know that. Yeah.
So but I think it would all come down to what's reasonable. Probably the way they would see this is that this was a lawful order, because they would just assume, even though it's not true, that he's got an active scene and he needs to concentrate on what he's doing and not the proper distance to block people off. I mean, I understand what you're trying to do, and I think it's the right thing to do to audit. And if that area is blocked off, then his car should be up there wherever they want it blocked off reasonably.
Right. Yeah.
So you probably technically are correct. That's not a lawful order, but any court is going to side with the police in this spot.
Right.
99 out of 100 times.
But
so
cars went by.
Yeah, but he was. Hang on. Hang on. I will just give me a second. He got really pissy about the car going by too, right? But so what I'm saying is, if he wants people to go back even further, he should have parked his fucking cruiser way down the road, man. Especially with the car just went by him, right?
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you so let's just think of this logically. There's a bomb threat at the airport, and he's a few people on scene. What are they supposed to do when you don't know if there's an actual bomb that's about to go off?
How far are you? Hang on, upstate. How far are you from the airport? How close are you when you're right there?
Oh hell! To even get into the airport from here is probably another damn 100 yards.
So you pretty close then, yeah? I mean,
well, but like I said, if after we go through this encounter, I cut off and then I went to the main entrance, and it's up too, and you'll see where they had the road blocked off. Okay, at the main entrance, they let us go right up to where they were at. Right. This damn guy is telling. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I think what it is this guy here. This is my opinion, right? This guy here is just wanting to boss somebody around. I think he knows he should have parked the damn cruiser way down the street if he wanted people to go down the street and not come no further, no closer. And he shouldn't be that close himself.
Yeah, he's
right?
like 22. He's like 22.
Right. So I think he's a little bossy. That's my opinion. I'm just,
yeah, but hey, you know what's going to happen? Did he give you a ticket or anything?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
When he
put
his hands
on, going to use you as an excuse for the car getting by, right?
Let's watch some more of it. How about we do that?
Yeah. You're just about to do that.
One thing.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
One thing. Constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Maybe a Google Earth shot of where you are at this point and where you were at the next point. Like satellite photo or something like that.
You're trying to do the distance between now and then when he went on the other side. Yeah, I got you. And see if you're any further away or if you're closer. See, this guy here, you know what I'm going to say? This guy here, he may have got orders to keep people back, but he didn't place, like I said a while ago, he didn't place his cruiser in the right spot, right? That's what I'm guessing. But let's watch some more and see what happens here.
Walk the other way. We're evacuating the airport. That means you two. You have no reason to be here.
I'm trying to get a story.
I don't care.
Well,
back
you just
up.
gave
it's not
it to
safe
me.
for you to be here. Back up.
It's not safe.
back up.
Wow, what's happening?
Back up and walk away. I don't have to tell you that. Back up and walk away. Right now.
Oh, okay, man.
Do it. Just walk the other way, because I need you at least down at that second block down there.
See, I'm backing up right now.
Right next, walk down there. Because I don't need you having to watch you out of the corner of my eye, because now I have to deal with this guy who isn't going to listen either. I'm trying to do my job.
See, he's already. He's there. I'm gonna have to. He's not gonna listen either. How the fuck's he know that? He's making assumptions. He don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, see, we understand now the reason why his cruiser's parked like that is he's blocking traffic going in. And
But he can block it if he's down the hill though. He don't nobody come through.
He didn't do a good enough job because one car already got in.
Right. He should have been down at least where they standing so nobody can go in that drive over there to the left.
Well, I'm just saying this. You know, if there's a bomb, you don't want to be there.
Okay, what about these other cars over here?
Can I
Or he can be there later.
You know what I mean?
Can I please interject?
Sure.
All right. Because I knew that question was coming, so I was just waiting. When they come to load the trains, they're going to give you every number of reasons.
Right.
It's just that simple. They're going to say it's a bomb threat, it's a this, it's a that. The whole fact of public accountability is that no matter what it is, we're allowed to go and make sure that they don't have something nefarious going on. We are the watchdogs of our government, and that's just the way that it is. Because who else is going to be? Definitely not them. So you have to be, and don't forget, our safety is not their concern. So they operate under the assumption that they're protecting the other when you're in public space. Tell me right now who the other is in this situation if the officer can't be the complainant and he's on public property. That's all I'm asking.
Right.
Well, we also embed reporters in military conflicts, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
no, but that's not the question. That's not what I'm saying, Chester. I'm saying,
but there's no expectation for them to provide
safety in public.
Right.
Yeah, it's not their job.
So who's the complainant right now for that officer to be telling this guy what to do? Unless he's on private property and they don't have anything quadranted off, like you said, he's up there. So what's his reasoning right now? Nothing other than do what you're told. Do what you're told.
Yeah, hang on. You know what though? I think upstate, to keep from getting arrested, because I think this young guy right here probably would have arrested him if he didn't back down the hill. I'm just getting that out of him.
Yep.
I'm not sure I would have, backed down. I'd have probably gave him a lot of lip before I did. I'd have let him know that I was displeased. That's for damn sure, right? But
keep going.
It's one of them things. It looked like to me. He called for backup on the radio, right? Because he grabbed his radio and done something. So he was probably calling for backup to come help with this situation, which, I don't know the atmosphere that was going on there. I wasn't there.
Okay, well, what if the bomb was real and it blew up? Whose fault was it then? That if you're a reporter and you're getting too close and you get killed.
The reporter's fault.
Upstate said too that he went around to the other side, but maybe they had already checked the area right before he got to the other side where all the other reporters were at. We don't know.
What's the airport? Greenville?
Greenville Downtown Airport.
Let's watch some more right quick and see what happens.
Where I live, these airports here, you couldn't get this close to them if you wanted to.
Right.
They have it totally fenced different.
Well, I think, is this a small airport upstate?
Yes, and I did this for the week before to check their security in a prelude to my next video, which was the DEA. The DEA is on the back side of this airport, right across the street in the back of a Keller Williams building.
Right.
Maybe that's where the bomb was.
But now this bomb threat was put in by fax.
Okay, how much time between the bomb threat and you getting there has elapsed? That's interesting to know. How much time has went by?
Here's what happened. I was riding by, okay? I was riding down the road, and I looked up the road, and I saw these blue lights. So I said, well, shit, here's a cop watch. So I got out and started walking up, and this is what happened.
Okay, so you just seen it, and you just happened to be driving by. So you didn't hear it on the radio or the scanner or nothing that there was a bomb threat.
After all this happened, I had the sheriff patrol in my ear. I was listening to, while this was going on, I'm listening to the scanner. And that's when I found out there was a bomb threat.
Right. Okay. We don't know how much. We don't know how much time. Hang on. Hang on. She Devil, can you cut your camera on for me, please? Or text me and tell me that's you. All right, I got you. All right, that's good. You can turn it off. Thank you. All right, let's watch some more of it and see what is he. Look like there's a lot left here. Hey, She Devil.
Real quick, I know it's off the subject. I just sent you something in your text message. It's a ortho laser therapy which my sister is doing for chronic pain. She tore ligaments and her AC and that, and she's been going through the treatments, and it has lessened her pain.
Oh wow!
It's available now in the United States, and they asked her to be a spokesperson for their company, and because of what I go through and you go through and many others go through, I sent you the link, and if you want to play it, go ahead, because I think a lot of people may benefit from it.
Okay. All right. Well, if I don't get it this time, I'll make sure that we look at it. Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew that I sent it. It is.
Thank you.
I did it to help you on.
Yep. Yeah. You know what? I see it now. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'll give it a look.
Down and let you guys have your show.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
All right. Let's watch some more of this, guys, and see what the upstate does here.
Do my job. Go away. Go away. Walk the other direction.
You got it blocked. Why can't I just stand right here?
Walk the other direction.
Golly.
That's a lawful order. I'm going to tell you one more time.
You should have tape.
Walk the other direction.
Oh, did you see that posture? Did you see that? He put his hand behind his back like he's going to grab his cuffs. This guy is an arrogant son of a gun right here now. He's a tyrant. I can tell. Look at him. I'm giving you a lawful order, and he reached behind his back, fixing to grab his cuffs. Let me tell you, Upstate, you was about 2 seconds from getting locked up today. I'm telling you that, or whatever day this was. You know that, right? I bet that asshole puckered when he reached behind his back, didn't it?
Hey, can I say something here?
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, listen.
No.
It's too bad, man. I'm gonna say it anyways. You should have asked them who was in the car, the bomb specialist, first of all. And second of all, if he was throwing you in the back of the truck, you should have told him, well, don't you want me away from the scene?
Yeah, that's too close.
Right?
Danny, we're not going to take no advice from you. You thought the fucking another cameraman was the mailbox, so shut up.
I want to see Danny do some filming.
Right. All right, here we go. Let's see.
I'm going.
Go.
Don't touch me.
Then do what I say. It's a lawful order to evacuate the area.
I was walking, and you don't have to touch me.
Do it now, sir.
Evacuate
the area.
I want to jump in from the UK.
So, whoa. Where is he talking about? All right. Are you talking about down there where that car's at? That's where he wanted you to go? Upstate, where you at?
No, I wanted to just jump in from the UK.
Huh? Oh, what's up? Or I don't know, Flute.
Yeah, Flute.
Yep. What would you say? And do it again.
I just wanted to jump in because this is exactly the same thing that's happening in the UK, where the police just make up arbitrary rules about where you can and can't film and blah blah blah, and where you can and can't stand. You know, and
UK is not real.
It's utter bullshit.
Right.
And they use the Terrorism Act to try to say you have to give them your ID and all that fucking nonsense. Yep.
Yeah.
All lies.
Yeah, and the same thing happens in the UK. They just go, "Oh, okay, you've got a camera, therefore you must be a terrorist."
Right, right. There you go. Camera terrorist. That's right.
Exactly.
Okay,
And
are
they
you
do
still
the
there?
same thing here in the UK.
Yeah, I'm here.
I got. How far down? You see where my cursor's at? Can you see that where that car's at down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where?
that's
Is that
where
where he wanted you to stand?
Yeah, all the way down to the intersection down there, which is
All right,
900 and something feet.
Right. That's my point. See, he should have put his car down there so nobody could come up. There's another car right here.
Exactly.
He should have put his cruiser right across that damn intersection right there.
Where did you park?
That's my opinion.
Where did I park? I'm parked in a parking lot down there near that intersection down there, and I walked all the way up.
Huh.
Now this
He
is
drove
now,
by.
if you keep going, this is where I go into the main entrance, and you can see how close I am to where they have it blocked off.
Yeah.
It's almost.
I don't. Yeah, I see a bunch of people standing around doing nothing. Is what I see. Anyway, we'll play it a little bit.
But if you back up, I mean, where I'm pulling in, it'll give you
That
a
looks
better.
like you're way closer right there than you are the other place the guy was putting your hands on
going. And it'll give you a. When I'm in the truck, Jeff, back up. There you go. Well, no, that's where I'm parking. But right here is the news channels. Right. Okay. Well, that's where I'm. It don't matter.
I want to ask South Carolina guy a question. How come you didn't ask for incident report?
Like I said, bro, I'm new at all this.
I'm fucking with you. No, I'm fucking with the other guy that said that. Jeff.
Right.
You gotta keep up. Ryan, here we go. Fast. Go.
I've already requested the body cam footage, which I doubt I'll get. And then when I went to the police station to get a complaint form and a FOIA form, the damn sergeant lied his ass off to me on live stream, telling me that the only way I could file a complaint was through him.
Huh.
And all this other bullshit. And then when I got home, I went online and went to their website, and there's a complaint form online, and he told me there wasn't one.
What you have is sorry. Can I just chime in?
Go ahead, Fluke.
Yeah, sorry to bother you guys because I know.
Oh, Fluke Dog, what's up?
Yeah, I much appreciated. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
Lady Lang said in the comments section that I should move to the United States because I know more about the laws than the police do.
Okay, yeah, I think that.
And we have the same problem in the UK, and this isn't a problem of police; it's about a problem of government. You know, these police rely on the fact that they get their wages every day enforcing whatever bullshit fucking rules they want to enforce, and that's how they get around our rights. Basically, they say that they've got a right to do this, and if I film a building and I film a fucking police station or whatever I do, you know, they've got the right to fucking apprehend me over the basis of their laws, you know, and none of their laws fucking absolutely oversee my rights.
Fluke, that's based on urban legend, right? They're not following law. It's like a passed down urban legend that they're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. When in black and white, it says what they can do and what they can't do. and they're going to drag you out to court.
No, it's not an urban legend. It's what they talk about while they're at the golf clubs.
Yeah.
We've established this. The problem is actually not the government. I mean, partially, but it's the legal societies. They're the ones that are rubbing elbows. Your member of parliament, or I'm in Canada, or your attorney general, or whatever. They're all in cahoots. These are only a few thousand people all over North America. It's only a few thousand people that are the top government representatives. Those people all intermingle. They're the upper class. They're the monarchy. They're the royalty. And they talk about this behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right? They know what they can get away with and what they can't. And the high-profile cases are the ones that they let go to give you some type of hope that you could ever win if your rights were violated, but it's not true.
Yeah, we have the same problem in the UK because we have a situation where a lot of, if you might call them First Amendment auditors in the UK, whenever they turn up at a police station or an RAF base or a military base, it's all of a sudden everybody's committing a crime, but the police can't fucking tell you what crime you've committed. And it goes back and forth, and it's just like nobody can prove it. And I've been waiting, and I did a video at a military base where the police actually broke the law, and the police will still not release any body camera footage, any radio traffic, nothing, no phone calls, nothing. And we've requested that information for 2.5 years, and they will not release that.
But they don't have to, because the police are a corporation. Corporation has the same rights as a human being, so they can protect themselves from self-recrimination without a judge's order.
Exactly.
Or self-incrimination.
It's almost like they've got more rights than we have. And that's what we need to educate people on, in saying to them, no, they don't have the right to withhold that information. They don't have the right.
I would like Robert to speak on a little bit of what y'all was just talking about. You got any input on that, Robert?
Right now I'm distracted by the fact that Fluke reminds me very much of Johnny Rotten. I put a link up. Johnny Rotten is really quite a thoughtful guy. I put a link up of a video that Johnny Rotten did about London and poor people and how they get treated.
I'm a big fan of Johnny Rotten, by the way.
Yeah, it's a really good video. Check it out. In many ways, I think the problem in the U.S., and I could speak more of the U.S., and I don't know much about London, but or England, but the problem is we had 9/11, okay, and
Lord, yes.
But instead of getting more terrorism, we got poverty and a class divide. But the police are still using the threat of terrorism as a means to restrict people's freedoms. I guarantee you, if that case went to court, if SC News's case went to court, he would rely on the fact that he's got to keep an eye on you. It wouldn't necessarily be about your safety, although that's good. They would go for that too. But where's the bomb? We don't know how close this guy can be. But it's more, we don't know who you are technically. It's we have to keep an eye on you. He said it. He said to keep an eye on. I already have to keep an eye on this other guy. Is what he said.
Yeah.
So they just use terrorism to justify whatever they're going to do, and the courts go with it. So
yeah.
Well, I understand what you're trying to. Well, I understand what you're trying to do here. I don't think you'd have much of a case.
The whole time this was going on, they never stopped air traffic or anything.
Sure.
See, I think that part of it's going to go away too, though, anyway, because you see a lot of these auditors that go to these places, they go anywhere, and the first thing that they say is, the first thing the cop says, "What's up, David?" Blah blah blah, or Mark. You know what I mean? So that theory is starting to go out the window too. Like all this stuff that they talk about that, it's for our protection and this and that. it's really
Yeah,
it's
but that's
getting
not
old, and
that's not what the lawyer guy is talking about. He's talking about the fact that when you see everything, there's too much of a trap in the conversation that we're having right now, and he's trying to bring us back to the facts. Is how are you going to get treated when you go to a courtroom? That's what actually matters, not your feelings, not your interpretation of the law. How is the judge going to judge?
And let's be
That's
clear.
what it comes down to.
Yeah, let's be clear. The judge is going to side with the officer probably 9 times out of 10 anyway.
Oh, exactly.
Regardless of if there was a bomb nearby or if there wasn't a bomb nearby. Whatever that officer says, the judge is pretty much, unless you got a damn good lawyer, and hopefully I got a good one for my case, I'm just saying. Because, depending on the judge, man, it can go either way. Fluke, you had something else to say?
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to say, one of the guys mentioned earlier that I was like similar to an ex-punk in the United Kingdom, and it wasn't about that. The point I wanted to make was that the fact that guy exposed a paedophile that was protected by the BBC for over 30 years.
Is that the comedian, Fluke? Is that the clown or comedian guy?
No, he was a children's act performer.
What's going on?
No, there was a guy in the UK, and his name was and then what they did.
How do we go from talking about cops to talking about what you talking about now?
Yeah, let's not do that one, please. We've done enough that the last 2 weeks.
I'm trying to figure out what we talking about. I have no idea.
Right, sorry, can I explain again?
Yeah, well, if you explain what you're talking about, yeah, sure. I don't even know. I don't even know what you're referring to.
Well, no, somebody else mentioned it in the comments. One of the other guys mentioned it, and they said about this guy who's a paedophile in the UK, and how he got represented by the police, and how they covered up what he did, and how the BBC covered up what he did, and basically how it transpired is now if you talk about this man, right, you'll be cancelled off YouTube. You'll be cancelled off. Yeah, and as soon as you mention this guy's name, Jimmy Savile is his name.
Okay,
right?
well, why'd you mention it?
Right.
You're trying to get me kicked off.
Bye, Jeff.
Man?
I guess you're done, Jeff.
Just about some good things that Johnny Rotten does. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, well, take it to Johnny Rotten's channel. Let's get back to the video, please.
All right, go ahead. Chester, go ahead.
So I've been showing a friend of mine some of these videos, and
if you're not showing in my channel, but I don't want to hear it.
Go ahead, man. And her suggestion is the more this goes on, the more they're going to lock things down and they're going to prohibit the transparency. We can see that in the social media. We can see that, I think Arizona passed, or a city in Arizona.
Harassing laws. Yeah.
So they don't want somebody that they can't control to see them. And the more this goes on, the more the legislators are going to start passing laws, is what her fear was, that is going to prohibit the average person, restricting our civil rights, the First Amendment, to be able to redress our government and document what's going on when they get exposed. I mean, if the folks that videotaped George Floyd had to walk away 100 yards, we would have never seen that,
Yeah, it's very true.
Oh, yeah, would have never knew.
Right,
absolutely.
But to answer your
right on.
Good.
Go ahead, and then we're gonna move on to a different video that Blind Justice put on his channel. I want to watch it, and I want to share it with you guys.
Well, I want to ask Chester. In your friend's scenario, where they write new laws and whatever, so that you're not allowed to record them, so that they don't have to have any transparency. Would that be the person that there's recordings fault that happened, or the person who didn't stop them from putting that legislation through? Whose fault is it? The person that's exercising their rights and not breaking the law, or the person who stands idly by and allows your rights to be written away? Whose fault is it?
Well, if you were following what's happening in the United States right now, we have 40 new signatures for things that are not law. They're executive mandates. So
Right, but whose fault is that?
Every president does it when they first come in.
I think it's
It's
everybody.
the fault of the citizens that allow this to happen.
But
exactly,
not the people who are exercising their rights and not breaking the law.
But the sheeple are going to vote for whoever they want to vote for, and those folks are going to pass that legislation. So
right, but the way you presented it was that it was the people's fault who are out there recording.
Well, the perception, I guess, if you continue along these lines, the perception of getting this exposure is going to expose the people that are exposing them to potential legislative action to prevent them from exposing them.
Yeah.
Right, but
you follow that.
They would have to stop CNN. They would have to stop Fox. You know what I mean? They'd have to stop all of it then.
But they're all in
We
line.
need the exposure.
They're all in line. They follow along with the narrative.
That's true. That's true. They get persuaded. Yes, they cut out shit that they shouldn't. I agree with that.
I mean, the folks that are auditing.
But that's why we go out there and do it, because they won't show the real news. We will.
And that's where her thought was: if you're going to expose these people, they're going to come after you. They're going to shut you down. They're going to shut you down.
That sounds like Nazi Germany. So
What
what you should have said to your friend was, so what you're saying is that people shouldn't operate like a free human being in a free society. We should act like scared children, where we're scared of our masters, or our guards and their masters, right?
We have the same situation. Can I just interject? Sorry.
Go ahead, Fluke, and then we're going to watch a video.
Okay. So we had a similar situation in the UK where the punk guy we were talking about earlier exposed this paedophile in the UK. And he exposed this paedophile in 1972. And what the BBC did, the BBC in the UK withdrew he wasn't ever allowed to appear on the BBC again. But the BBC were, complicit in hiding this paedophile's, what he was doing. And what they did was they hid this guy's exposure and stopped him from appearing on the BBC. It was like, well, you can expose this person, and but then we're going to just suppress your rights to freedom of speech to expose this person and show what he did. And everything he did was proven over the next 30 years that he did exactly what he did, which was complete paedophilia for 30 years, and the BBC covered it up.
Well, that goes,
how's that tied to this?
That goes along with if some news agency or auditor or whatever exposes some facet of government that they really wanted to keep it a secret, they would expose your ass too. There's no doubt in my mind, right? I mean, people get killed over shit like that.
Yeah, and then you got the same problem where if I go out and record in a public place, as I've done in multiple videos that I've done, when I go out and do it, I'm considered a terrorist.
Exactly. I have no doubt. I have no shit. I gotta mute. My damn alarm's going off. But I have
get a
no
haircut,
doubt.
you won't be a terrorist.
I recognize this guy's voice now.
My name is on the no-fly list, right? I guarantee you, if I try to take a trip to a different country, that I wouldn't be able to fly, right? Because I know my name's on it. I have no doubt.
Do you run with Shield Destroyer, right?
Huh?
No, I'm asking
No. What's your channel name, dude? I think I've watched like many dozens of your videos.
Sorry, you're talking to me, so I couldn't hear.
Yeah, dude, I just recognized your voice. I think I know exactly who you are. What's your channel name?
Fluke Dog.
Yeah, my channel name's Fluke Dog.
Pretty sure. Hold on.
All right, let's check this video out. I want to play this video of Line Justice. He just uploaded it. It's not but about 7 minutes long, so y'all kick back and get your popcorn out. We can stop it or whatever. If somebody wants to stop it, just say stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some popcorn for real.
Right on.
Can everybody mute so we can hear it, please?
It's very low too, man. Oh shoot. All right. We'll do our best with it.
That you will end up in cuffs, on the ground, shot, or even dead. If you make one wrong move and the responding officer fears for his life, it's over. That's all the reason they need to eliminate you. Check out this story. What starts as a 911 hang-up ends up with a family being torn to shreds and a father with a bullet in his chest forced to spend years in a cage away from his precious children. Scott Daniels was home with his family back on April 26, 2018. 911 dispatch received a 911 hang-up from Scott's location and sent then Deputy Clayton Doss to check it out. We received the body cam footage of what followed. Listen carefully. You can hear Doss unholster his weapon as soon as he leaves his vehicle.
Did you hear it click? I heard it click.
Practice to approach a house with your gun
Yes.
drawn for a 911 hang-up.
What's wrong?
He's got a gun. He's holding hostage.
Where's
And
it?
he's got my phone. You won't get my phone.
Back up. Back up.
Oh my God! My kids! Please put my kids up!
Okay. Oh, let go. I keep got it. Let go of it. Let go.
Damn.
That's what they do, dude. That's what I'm telling you. Is
Oh, I know.
anytime you-
I know what they do.
I know.
I
I'm
know
sorry. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just. It makes me so angry.
Right in front of his kids.
Point blank, right there, just pow. That was it. Just because of this fucking coward that unholstered it or unclicked his weapon, right, at a 911 hang up. I can see going in cautious, right? But you're gonna grab a fucking firearm instead of some pepper spray or the taser, right? So you're going in deadly off the bat, right? So you just all amped up. Now and people's gonna say, I can hear it now. We don't know what the 911, what the dispatch told the officers.
They said it was a hang up, so it dialed and then hung up
know.
immediately.
I know, but we still don't know what they told the officers. Like, is this play? I'm not making excuses for the cop now. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying they had to know. They had to think. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. They had to think that either this house was known for violence or something, right? You would think that was in the back of their head somewhere for him to unclick his fucking weapon and get
remember
it
the
off
video.
head.
Remember the video we watched a couple days ago where the female cop just started emptying her weapon on that vehicle, and they said that she had post-traumatic stress disorder from when she had been dragged by a vehicle. That's what's happening here. Is he had a bad thing or something, so now he's scared. So as soon as he gets out of his car now, he pulls his weapon out.
I get it. I get it. He's gun. Yeah, he's something happened to him on the past experience. I get all that. I'm just saying, and I see. I know it was a 911 hang up, though. I don't know, man. If you that scared, let me say something. If you that scared and you got to unholster your weapon on every fucking call, then you need to stop working as law enforcement. And you don't need to be at McDonald's.
You definitely need to hang it up.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you that skittish and that scared, you're gonna get shot.
This is the problem that we have, and we've had this all over the world. We have this problem.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
This problem is where police can just say, I was scared for my life and therefore I did X, Y, Z, shoot someone, taser somebody, do this, that, and the other. And I thank Lainey Lang for linking my channel in the description. But the problem we have is it's now become, it's like when I do an audit and
You see what Blind
and the
Justice
police,
says? Oh, that's not it.
the police come out and they say, it's like whoever calls on me for photographing in a public place, it's like they're right and I have to convince the police officers that I'm wrong, or that I have to justify what I'm doing. Rather than
Time out. I'm sorry. We're gonna finish watching the video, right? And I'm not trying to cut y'all, Fluke.
No problem.
Chester, you got something to say right quick before I start it again?
So if he's afraid for his life, and we're two people, right, equal until I break the law,
right?
And I'm afraid for my life, and he's afraid for his life. Why can't I draw on him?
Whoa, hey, time out. Are you serious? You see, it's Doss from Madison PD. He said, we've met this guy. This is the guy from Madison PD that done the shooting.
Really?
Wow.
You didn't see that? You didn't know that?
No.
Well,
wow.
That is crazy. Hey, 18, what's up? Damn.
And Fluke, not trying to cut you off, but you're in a room full of guys who do this all the time, auditing, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I'm one of the first auditors in the UK. I was one of the first.
That's cool, man.
So I understand exactly where you're coming from, and I'm not knocking anybody.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is that we are facing exactly the same problems you guys are facing over there. Because as soon as we pull out a camera and start recording, we get the same shit that you guys get.
It's actually much worse in the UK. Much worse than most places in the US.
It's all about terrorism. It's about this. It's about that.
Right.
And none of the police and none of the security guards follow their own policies. Their own policy in the UK is the police's policy in the UK is photography in of itself should not automatically be deemed as suspicious, and they always take it as suspicious.
All right, man. Let's finish. Let's watch some more of this video now. Oh, we'll be here. We can talk about this motherfucker all night, man, because this is crazy shit. Especially with Blind Justice saying it's Doss, the one that we had trouble with in Madison. So if he's that high strung and if he's that scared, and we could have absolutely been shot while we was in Madison. Absolutely. This is crazy right here.
Less than 30 seconds after he drew his gun, Doss shot Scott point blank in the chest, barely missing the head of the 7-year-old who was standing behind him. Clearly the woman, Rebecca, was in distress.
Shit low as hell.
Children to come out to him or trying any sort of de-escalation technique. Doss invaded. Having a gun on your own property is not a crime.
Is it just me?
Someone walks up to you.
That's why there's writing, Joe.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, it is low.
Okay.
Is not a crime. Witnesses said that yes, Scott had his gun in his hand, but that he was offering it handle first to the deputy. Unfortunately, Doss did not take any time.
And Blind Justice said in chat he was let go from the sheriff's department and went right back to work at Madison PD. That's fucking crazy right there.
Gypsy cop.
Violent self-preservation over rational threat assessment and de-escalation.
Negative. I need you around merchant traffic.
Yeah, but you're merchant traffic 325 Mail Road. 325 Mail Road.
Stay flat for me. Stay flat for me. Stay flat for me. You killed me. Stay flat for me.
I guess I probably should have put a viewer discretion advised because.
Yep.
What am I looking at? I see a man laying on the porch.
You missed the first part, Joe. You missed the first part.
All right, hang on.
Rewind, Joe.
Hang on, I'll explain it, right?
Thank you.
All right, there was a 911 hang up. Dude come up, and as soon as he was walking up the back of the house, he unsnapped his gun, right? Immediately after he got out of his car. And mind you, this was a 911 hang up, right? Anyway, so he goes up, and there was somebody, a woman and a kid in the doorway as soon as he walked up.
And she was screaming. She was screaming, he has my phone. He won't give me my phone.
Right. And then he pops a cap in his ass. That's pretty much it. Yeah. I mean,
just shot him in his own doorway for no reason.
Well, we also heard that he had a gun in his hand with the butt towards the
Toward the cop. I read that part, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Anyway.
And it was Doss from Madison, which is the other thing that I think Joe
Do
made.
you know where the guy on the floor, where he got shot at?
Yeah, the chest.
Can I make a point?
Can we finish watching it first, Fluke? I'd appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's no
All
problem.
right.
No problem.
Jeff, check your messages, please.
117 around officer.
Did y'all just see that?
Yeah.
The gun was, he laid his gun out there? Are you fucking serious? Look. There's his gun.
Was that the cop's gun or the gun that the guy that got shot had?
I'm pretty sure that's the cop's gun. I don't know. I can't be sure.
Just got his gun down.
Blind Justice is in the chat still. I'm sure, or maybe they'll say it in here in a minute. Hang on.
It's the cop's gun.
Oh my God.
That's what I mean, man. And these people just go to
Department
to department.
They got kids walking all around this place, dude. And he just lays his gun down as their dad. I'm assuming that's the dad is sitting on the fucking patio there bleeding. So, oh my God, dude.
All the toys. It's a lot of kids there.
Yes. And then the woman was holding one. And before you jump up here, Joe, they said the damn bullet just missed the fucking kid's head.
I was about to say,
The
not to
7-year-old
mention he's
was
shooting
standing
towards the
behind him.
house.
Yeah.
The 7-year-old was
Exactly.
standing behind him when he was shot.
Yeah. He left his own gun. No, sir. What? The cop left his own gun.
It was a non-service weapon. That was his own personal gun on the deck when he left the porch.
Oh, no fucking way, dude. That's crazy. All right.
Stay back for me. Stay back for me. Please help him. Please help him. I don't want
He's worried about that. He's, oh my God. The dude sitting on the fucking porch bleeding, and he's going to fuck with this gun. Throw that motherfucker out there somewhere. Put it in your pocket or something and help the fucking guy bleeding to death, you dumb fucker.
And a DMS coming out of merchant traffic. One nail gunshot, one to the chest.
Copy. GSW to the chest.
You didn't kill him, did you? Please tell me you did. Roll over for me.
What county was this?
Yeah, I don't know. Shit. Anybody, I don't know. I probably should have, put a disclaimer up here or something for this.
Well, we'd assume it's Madison, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
No, I think that was his second job after this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's in Rockingham County, North Carolina. So it's right down the road.
Yeah.
30 to CPR. Help him. 30 to CPR in progress.
Hey, listen, viewer discretion is advised, guys. I'm going to say it a couple of times just so y'all, whatever.
CPR in progress.
Come on. Yo, stay with me.
If he's screaming, he's still alive. That's a good thing.
Hold on. You do not give chest compressions to somebody who has a gunshot wound to their chest.
I don't think he's.
That's the last thing you do. That's what he just said. CPR. He's pushing. Roll it back. He's pushing on his chest where he was shot. That's why he's screaming. That's how man. I don't think I can do this anymore.
I think he's rubbing him. I don't think he's compressing. I think he's rubbing.
Yes, he is.
Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Keep pressure. Stay with me.
We probably won't have 107 route offset.
Stay with me.
Copy 117.
Don't worry about him now, you dumb motherfucker. You should have worried about him before you shot him.
Stay with me.
But he could have been blacking out.
Jeff, I just posted a link to the picture of this guy. See if you remember him.
What do you mean, this guy? You talking about Dawes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Dawes. I won't never forget him. He did half-ass CPR without checking pulse. Yeah, fucking idiot.
So he was turned over to the jail.
Over to the jail.
For what?
Hospital treated and then turned over to the jail.
Point.
Whoa. Wait. So for doing what? Nothing wrong?
No. All I'm trying to say is...
Hang on, Fluke. Let's get done, please. I mean, we can say little things about this video. We can't go on no 10 or 15 minute talk about, you know what I mean? So we got, let's please try to get to
So
this
what Blind
video.
Justice said was he was doing chest compressions. Yes, he was doing half-ass CPR without checking the pulse or respiration. So he needed compression on his chest for the bleeding, and that was light compression.
I got you. All right, good. Wait until you hear the charge. Oh my God. So they charged the guy. Oh man, this is sickening.
He was held on a $1,250,000 bond and charged.
What? 1 million? Are you fucking kidding?
2 felony assaults with a deadly weapon.
Assault with a firearm, 2 assault charges. Oh my God. 2 counts of interfering with emergency. What the fuck?
Laying on the deck with the bullet in his chest.
Yeah, that's just one of the
and
bad
he's interfering with the EMT.
Jesus, man, you got to be fucking kidding me.
No. Emergency communications. So they've charged him with 2 counts of interfering with emergency communications for hanging up on 911.
Yeah, it won't matter.
2 assault charges.
He probably hung up. The lady called twice, and she tried to call 911.
But what I'm
saying but it was the lady. His wife was the one who was erratic.
Yeah, he was the one who called.
And she probably hung, right.
Yeah,
but he was calling on his wife. She was out of control. That was originally why they came out. It wasn't the other way around.
All right, let's finish the rest of it right quick. Hang on, let's get through this right here.
2 felony assault with deadly weapon, 1 assault with a firearm on a Leo, 2 other assault charges, 2 counts of interfering with emergency communications, and that was just on day 1. The weeks following, they kept adding charges until finally on May 14th, 2020, charging him with attempted murder. His children were
What?
They charged him with attempted murder, but yet he got shot. That's fucked up.
This is what they do to protect themselves.
Exactly.
And it looks good in court. They trump up a bunch of charges, so when you go to take it to trial, your constituents will look at you and be like, "Oh, you got 17 charges, 17 felonies."
You're preaching to the choir, dude.
You read
You guys read that?
You read this right here?
Yep.
That's fucking ridiculous. Do you see this shit?
Yeah, can I make a point that?
Hang on, let's try to get to here. Hey, Radical Reactor, appreciate you being here, man. Hang on, let's do this.
Joe, this for you.
That he pled guilty to and warns they would return his children to his wife. One Scott pled guilty.
So they threatened to keep his kids away from him if he didn't plead guilty to certain charges. That's fucked up.
Was he charged with attempted murder on an officer or his wife?
Leo. And
Assault on a Leo.
the judge dismissed 3 counts of felony assault with a deadly weapon, the attempted murder charge,
That's a good question.
and Scott's children were returned.
Isn't that a form of blackmail?
Well, they're telling us if we can listen, please.
The video, yeah, the video's still going, guys.
April 22nd, 2022.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah.
What happened to Doss?
Sorry for coughing in the mic. I didn't know it wasn't me.
Rockingham County Sheriff Deputy when he shot Scott in 2018. Here's a photo of him receiving a promotion from the Madison Police Department on January 29th, 2021.
Oh, you know the fucked up part about it? He'll make fucking captain and be the chief in a couple more years. Won't he? Blind justice. Yeah. That's how you get rep around here. You shoot motherfuckers for nothing.
Video featuring Clayton Doss.
But what you should be doing, Jeff, is when you go out there and you're recording the police, you should try to educate them. You should be very nice to them. When at the drop of a hat, for no reason, they're allowed to just pull their gun out and shoot you.
Yeah.
But you should be nice.
Yeah.
And educate them.
Yeah. I shouldn't cuss them like I do, right? Is that your point? Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're just doing their job, going out shooting people on their front doorsteps, right?
Yeah.
Like, why do you have the right to raise your voice? Like, they're just shooting people, killing random people on the streets, and then you come along saying, like, the F word and stuff like that. What do you think you're doing?
Right.
You got to keep your manners.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Check
It's possible. It's possible you could hurt their
messages. I'll check. I got a bail. I left my weed upstairs. Give me a second. I
Fuck
come
you,
down here to
Joe.
smoke. I ain't got no weed.
Damn it.
Get a new charger too.
Always something.
You got a new car, I think.
You got to be very careful that you don't hurt these people's feelings, because otherwise they might go out and kill more citizens, right? And that would be your fault for them killing other people for hurting their feelings. See how it works?
Yeah.
It's the only employee that gets to treat us that way and not get reprimanded.
That's right. Nothing. He got a promotion. You know, he done all that. He got a nice promotion. Like I said, he'll be fucking captain for long, and then he'll be the damn sheriff. They'll elect him sheriff. Yeah, that's what's
County
gonna happen.
Sheriff did that like a year and a half ago. Got one of those scenarios where a neighbor called, and the Greenville County Sheriff showed up at this guy's house, knocked on his door at 3:00 in the morning. He came down the stairs with a gun in his hand, and the cop shot him right through his door.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Can I say something? Because
yes, please.
I think we've missed a very specific point, and the specific point that we've all missed, and I'm not being detrimental to anybody in the chat. It's the fact that people will now, call the police over anything and everything.
Not if they know what's good for them, they won't.
And
I won't do it. I won't call the police.
I wouldn't do it, but what I'm saying is it's not me and you, because we know we wouldn't do that.
Right. Well, that's what we keep trying to tell. We're trying to get the word out there. That's why Blind Justice and Miss Justice made this video to let people know to not call the police on some stupid shit.
But we have this problem in the UK. We had a problem in the UK where a person phoned the police after their 80-year-old grandmother was burgled, right? And the police did not respond for 4 days, right? But then if you call the police and say under COVID, the neighbours were having a barbecue with more than 6 people, the police would be responding in 25 minutes.
Yeah, and what's up with this?
That's the problem we have. We have a problem where
hang on, folks. Let let me say this before I forget. I'm sorry, man. I keep interrupting you. Now I apologize. But if I don't say what I got to say, but when I got it on my brain, I'll forget. So there's a 911 hang up, right? Which is, a pretty serious thing because you don't know what you're doing, right? You don't know what's happening. They hung up. It could be a spousal abuse, right? Somebody could be slapping somebody around, right? You don't know that, right? But they seeing one fucking officer out there, right? But when I'm out there filming, they send 6. You understand how that works? Yeah. When you really need more officers, they don't even go out there. There was one guy. But when I'm out there filming, they send 6. I've sometimes 8 to 10 officers will be out there. Does that make any fucking sense to y'all?
It's called intimidation.
Exactly. Intimidation. Exactly.
I know, but
what we have worldwide.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I do understand that.
Worldwide is a problem where anybody can call the police on the basis that they're afraid of this or they're afraid of that or they're afraid of the other. And like I said, I was trying to explain earlier is, we've got a situation where a woman who's 80 years old was robbed, blind, burgled, right, in her own home, and the police took 4 days to respond to that burglary.
Wow!
But if you call the police and say 6 people are having a barbecue under COVID regulations, and the police respond within 25 seconds. It's fucking insane.
Hey, I guarantee you,
what we have is a situation.
If you was out there filming, I bet the cops will be there in about 5 minutes, wouldn't they?
Exactly, and that's the problem we have. We've got a situation where the police literally just respond to whatever they feel like they should respond to.
Right.
Not like
because of the COVID funds.
Well, whatever they gonna get action.
Not necessarily what they should respond to.
You know why?
What they feel like they respond to.
They look for action. If it's somebody that locked their keys in the car, they're not gonna do that. Like, fuck, I don't even want to do that. Burglarize, let them wait. But if it's something going on with it, they can get hyped up and slam somebody to the ground, bro. There's 10 or 12 of them out there really lickety split.
No, those COVID fines are like $1,300. That's what it is. Money.
Higher here, man. It's like 17 now.
Oh wow.
That's what it is now. I tell you how bad it's get on the UK. In the UK, right?
Oh my God! How many stories you got, man? Come on, let somebody else talk, cuz.
The case I was talking about was an elderly lady across the street called the cops and said she thinks there's a prowler outside these people's house. The sheriff shows up, knocks on the door, backs up, and they were asleep in the house. The owner comes down the stairs with a gun in his hand, and he had one of them doors that has the glass on the outside of the door.
Yeah.
And he saw the guy coming down the stairs with a gun, and he shot him through the door in his own house.
Yeah, I've seen several of them videos where they do a welfare check, right? And I've seen too many of them where the homeowner gets shot in their own house through the window, through the door, whatever, man. I've seen way too many of them videos. That's why if you want to do a welfare check on somebody, go check on them yourself or send a neighbor. Call their neighbor to go check. Don't call the police.
Yeah, welfare checks nowadays are deadly as hell.
Right.
We have a problem in the UK as well with regards to identification.
Yeah,
and you guys constantly talk about this on your audits and everything else, and I do the same thing myself. And what we have a problem with is now it's changed from post-COVID. It's like, we had absolutely no reason to fucking give our identification for taking photographs in a public place. But now what they're doing is the police have completely changed their situation. The government has completely changed their situation, whereas they go, well, we believe you're in breach of COVID regulations, so therefore you have to give us ID so that we can give you a fucking you know, reprimand and a fine, you know.
Right? Yeah, I got you, man.
So it's like they're completely circumventing your rights,
right
you
on.
know, to say that we can give you a fucking give you a fine.
Right,
And
right.
it's like, hang on a minute, if I've got the right not to ID myself, but then they're circumventing that very right by saying, well, we believe you've overriding COVID regulations, and we can just, get your ID because so we can give you a fine.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chester County.
So if businesses are closed and they're not getting revenue from the business because they're not collecting tax, they're needing to get money from somewhere else. So are they attacking people, in the hopes of getting that revenue in some other way?
In Chicago, Chester, they reinstituted that quota shit. They're trying to keep it quiet. They've been busting out in newspapers. They pulling people over left and right to try to get the city's income up, all off of traffic infractions.
So what are they doing? They're trying to keep us, you, whoever, from exposing them to that. And they're going to pass legislation and they're going to restrict our rights from exposing them, is what I'm seeing. They're taking away our Second Amendment right. They're taking away our First Amendment right. They're taking away our rights so that they can have Crime Inc. legalized Crime Inc.
Oh yeah,
right
over here in the UK.
Yeah, right.
They got in Tampa. They got I think Ewar Rob and Eyes on the State. I think it was them too. There was a code enforcer walking around with like maybe 5 cops walking into every establishment, and if anybody had any, anybody had a mask down or anything like that, they were going right in there and fining people. And yeah, it's just that's all it is.
I was on that live stream and I was telling them they make sure they temperature check them and put a mask on the people that are coming in the building. They're violating their own laws down there when they're walking in the fucking building. I mean,
yeah.
This is the thing that is effectively happening in the UK, and it's effectively happening around the world. So this isn't exclusive to the United States. This is not exclusive to the UK. What they're doing is they're literally fundamentally taking every right that you have away from you, and that's what people are missing the point. Because they're taking away your right to freedom of expression, your right to freedom of speech, your right to freedom of to gather and disseminate information, which is our First Amendment right in the UK, not only the US as well. And they're taking away all of these rights for a reason. And the reason they're taking away those rights is so they can fundamentally undermine you as a person.
Right.
So that they can take away those rights and say, you can't film us. You can't document what we do. You can't document the fact that we're fucking you over, Right you can't document that the government is fucking stitching you up. Your local council, your local whatever it is in your state, federal, government positions or whatever it is, like in the guys in Florida that are going to document in their to document what they do in a public place, in a publicly accessible experience. Sorry, I'm trying to make it.
Yeah, all right. Take a break. Take a break for a minute, man. Get your mind right.
What's up? I didn't even know that was you, man. What's good?
Yeah. What? Chester County. Go ahead.
So, what did Hitler do? What did Stalin do? What did they do in Cuba? All before they took over their countries, they did the same thing. I mean, history is repeating itself.
Are you saying they strip people of their rights, Chester, before they take over?
Yeah. I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's exactly what they're doing, Joe Cool. Exactly what they're doing. What they do is that's the only way they can achieve what they want to achieve. Is if they take away your rights, then they can achieve what they want to achieve.
Hey, hold on, Chester. Fluke, would you agree that the way they do it is really fucking smart? Let's say you have a constitutional right to carry a gun. This one we all can agree with. Well, they'll tell you, well, you can only carry a gun if you did this. You can't carry it if you've been charged with this and that crime. If you're less than this age and over that age, and they start stripping away your shit early on, even by just the verbal bullshit.
Joe Cool, you're absolutely right, because that's how they do it. What they do is they can't strip away your rights in one foul swoop.
Exactly.
Say, I can take away your right to have a gun, right? But what they do is they say, right, you know, you can't have a gun if you've got, if you're under this age
You
or
got
that
a felony.
age. Or you've got a felony, or you've got, you know, a misdemeanor, or you've got this, that, and the other. You know, they take it away bit by bit. That's how they do it. That's how they take away all of your rights. Whether it's your gun rights or whether it's my rights in the UK is irrelevant. What they do is they strip away those rights bit by bit by bit to the point where
I think we found someone more long-winded than you.
Yeah, right. Hey, hang on a minute. If anybody can step down that ain't been in the conversation, please do so. I got people trying to get up here and I ain't got no room.
I got one more thing to say.
Just a minute. I can't get my 2 cents in, so I'll drop out for now. If there's room later, I'll come back.
All right, I'll bring you back.
Right on.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Jeff, the proof's in your
I got
text, man.
I see. I can't watch it right now.
I'm sorry, Jeff. Can I ask Flute Dog a question right quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Let Upstate go right quick. He ain't say much.
Flute Dog, what do you think
sure
about social experiment?
You sure you want to do that though? I'm just saying.
I said I'm sorry, but you know who I'm talking about, Flute Dog? Social experiment over there in London?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's basically the government testing people to see how far they can violate people
before they react.
No. I'm talking about channel social experiment. He's over there in London, walks around London. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
look up the channel social experiment.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Well, you niggas want to let us in, and y'all gonna keep fucking dancing around like it's a secret.
Joe Cool, listen, at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, is the government literally taking away our rights bit by bit, whether it's your First Amendment, your Second Amendment.
We know, we just said all that shit, Fluke, with your long
So, Joe Cool.
All right, just to get, hang on, Fluke. Time out.
Your videos.
Oh my God, dude.
Fluke, time out.
I love them to bits.
Time out, Fluke, time out, buddy. Go ahead, Chester County. Damn.
So one of the things that I've seen is they're not talking about civil rights in schools. So we have a whole 2 or 3 generations of children, you know, generations before me, Generation Z, Generation Y, Generation X, whatever the hell they call them, that have no idea about civics. They've eliminated that from school, so they have no understanding of the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence. They don't understand law, and they're
no civics, no Constitution, right? All that shit. Agreed.
It's gone. It's gone for a whole 2 or 3 generations.
Yeah.
So they don't question any of that.
Agreed. Especially us. Our education here is super poor.
I think Defend had something to say. Go ahead, Defend.
Hey, Jeff. I know we kind of moved past it or whatever, but I hope you won't take offense to me rewinding. First off, awesome job, Mrs. Justice. Although there's a volume situation there, great video. And I was saying in chat, and I'll ask the panel members, including you, Jeff, particularly because not only is it your show, but you actually experienced this individual personally.
Yeah, right.
When he got out of the car, he immediately unclicked his holster.
Yes.
He shoots the guy. He walks into a scene that he allegedly doesn't know any of the information that's going on. Now, I'm saying that because we're not presented any of that information. We don't know if he knows of if this is just a common spat between a husband and maybe an erratic, mentally ill wife or whatever the situation is. He walked in there predisposed. He walked in there with bias from what I could see. He shot that guy and made no effort whatsoever to clear the scene for his own personal safety, and then continued to very casually handle the weapon and everything else, and to kind of just go about like the next order of business and pretending to render aid, which is all professional witness, all for the report and bullshit. There is something missing in this story. There is a history with this house. Common cause, the lackadaisical approach.
Yeah.
The lack of his concern for his own safety after he took out what he perceived to be showing up at that house as the main staple of the issue, and that was the guy he shot.
Or bias.
Yeah.
Or bias.
That's what I was saying about. It just seems to me the way he acted right when he got out of the car by unbuckling his gun, right? That he had a perceived notion that there may be some shit going down here. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong, but
so,
I met this cop. I've talked to this cop, right? He's an asshole. He don't know how to do his job. I met him personally. And it shocked me to know that I actually talked to this fucking cop, and he's that arrogant, and he's that he had that lack of training, right? Because I pointed out too that give me one more minute. I pointed out too, you know, if he knew it was going to be something going on, right? Why didn't he wait for backup? Why did he go in there by himself? When every time I go and they call the cops on me, they 6 or 8 come out, but they had one cop go in by himself, right? And he just went up there and
it was just 911 hang up, and like I think defend is trying to say he had some familiarity with that location or something.
Right. That's what I was stating. That's what I stated earlier before you got here.
Would you be shocked to find out that he was an auditor?
Right. That's crazy.
Anti-friendly to the police, known to be prone to be against the establishment, governmental blue line, whatever the case may be.
It could be. Shot? Yeah, it could. Yeah.
This looks more like a hit to me than responding by protocol with safety in mind.
Right. If he was worried about safety, he wouldn't have laid his fucking firearm on the deck rail, right? So after he shot dude, you don't think there's enough?
You don't tell you that he left his firearm up there. What did that make you think?
It told me that he didn't have no idea about what safety is, right? There was a lot of kids running around there, right? And maybe how did he know they want another damn male inside the fucking house?
No, it tells me he knew that there was no risk to his safety. And if you take it from that perspective, then you start to think that it's really fucked up the way he went about it and shot that dude.
Right.
I think the fan is thinking he hit. Any chance that he left it up there because he just shot a motherfucker and he's no longer thinking right. He's trying to act.
I would say it's a 50-50. You don't either. He was like a rookie, or out of it, or it was or there was a problem previously going there. He knew these people.
It could have been all of the above. It could have been all of them.
Could have been all
he
of the above. Yeah.
He could have got a bad altercation the day before or before that one, right? And maybe gunshot. Maybe he's scared to death. Maybe he needs to go home, take a fucking break for about a week. You know what I mean?
One of the key factors that makes me believe that there is a history here is how they used the kids. They took the kids away, meaning that the wife could not maintain parental control over those kids.
Right. Right.
Well,
It's just,
that's leverage, right, for the husband to acquiesce and take some of them charges, and for the mom not to sue motherfuckers. You know, you put some weight on them. Don't nobody play when they come to their kids.
yeah, go ahead, Chester.
So I have a question for Robert. I think they said you were a lawyer.
Hang on, time out just for a second. Carolina and Fort Worth, you got to cut your camera on if that's you. Go ahead. I'll deal with it. Yeah. Yes.
Was Robert a lawyer?
Yes.
So is it illegal to brandish a firearm within your own dwelling?
No, not unless you're intoxicated. Well, first off, I'm only licensed in Colorado, and I'm a bankruptcy lawyer. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Robert, thank you for that.
And he can't give legal advice.
I get that. I would just
go ahead.
In general, no, it's not illegal. But if you're intoxicated, it is.
Yes, that's a good point.
In Illinois, if you're a felon, you couldn't be walking around the crib with your gun. Well,
of course, yeah. Yeah, you ain't even supposed to have one, let alone walking around with a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But inside that castle, inside the threshold. So it's one thing to be outside the threshold. It's one thing to be inside the threshold.
You know what? I'm sorry, Chester. I don't mean to cut you off. I don't think cats like me grew up. I don't know, just poor motherfuckers in the city, whatever. But we see police walk in the houses with bogus warrants to just go in and do what the fuck they want. I see the way some people talk about, especially like Texans, this is my home. Past this line, I will kill you. I'll destroy you. We got less of that because we've been watching them kick in doors to the whole projects and shit for all our lives.
And don't forget, in Florida, you got something called curtilage. I learned that from PDF.
Well, so, curtilage doesn't cross the threshold of the door. They can open your windows.
I understand. I just thought I'd bring that up, right? Because that's sort of like your perimeter, right? I mean, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Right? So you can be inside that too.
Curtilage? I don't know what that is.
Curtilage.
That's the way up to your door, right?
Area around the house.
Your everything up to your house from the street is curtilage.
Right.
Curtilage with a C?
Hang on, Robert, you said it a while ago. Say it again.
Yeah, the curtilage is the area immediately next to the house, the outside,
right?
But right
like
there.
A patio, like a patio, your deck, stuff like that.
Curtilage.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Hang on, just a second.
Was there a part in that video where there was a reference to the man was, holding the barrel of the gun or something or whatever and offering it to the police officer?
Handle first. Yeah, that's what they say.
Right. Okay. Like he was handing
there is most definitely a history there because he is viewed as, he knows he has a gun. The cops know he has a gun. He has a gun. There's been an allegation made. There's a history here. He was subservient. He just volunteered.
That would add to your theory, defend. I agree that the cop snaps his gun when he gets out. You know this nigga might have a gun. The guy know, but the cop know I'm gonna give him my gun as soon as he gets there. That shows a history. Yeah.
Right.
But my question was, where does that stop? Why can someone come into your house because you're holding a gun in your hand? I guess.
Shouldn't be able to.
Well, they're gonna say the fact that it's a domestic call. I mean, if there are two people in their home,
right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Robert. It was a 911 hang up. He didn't have a clue what the fuck was going on.
Oh yeah, but I mean, they're gonna say, when it comes to it, they're gonna say, well, we thought, there are two adults in the house and one of them had a gun. Then you're in a whole different world with, what the police can do and whether or not you have a right to possess a gun.
That's why I have a problem in general. What's your name, Robert? With that officer safety, people telling me, well, the officer needs to make it home safe. Every time they say shit like that, it makes me cringe, man, because that lets them eventually, if you take that philosophy to its furthest, they can get away with murder. They can knock old lady out walking down the street.
Absolutely.
Hang
I
on.
would
Time
agree with that. That's
Time out. Blind Justice just put in the chat that the man worked at the sheriff's office.
Yep.
The one he knew the drill. He knew to hand his weapon to him, but first. So
now
he
we're getting
knew.
down. Now we're getting down to interpersonal familiarity. That there's pieces to this story that's not that were missing.
If he knew the guy, right, and maybe hell, maybe they worked together at one point, right? I mean, maybe
banging his wife.
Yeah, right, exactly. I mean, now you're looking at what Defend was talking about. Good one, Defend.
Yeah, real quick, I was just saying, what the police are likely to use to justify things. Obviously, in the inner city community, that's what happened to Breonna Taylor, right? I mean, there's no knock warrants. You have a gun in your possession legally in a place like that. All it is a license to shoot you.
Exactly. All it is, if you have a gun, it's a license to shoot you and treat you like
that's it.
Like
that's
shit.
it.
It don't matter legal and all that shit. You can have a license and own it, all that shit in Chicago. If I'm a black dude getting out the car, my shirt rises up and there's a gun there. The police are gonna run in, weapons drawn, put me down. They're not gonna be saying, "Well, actually, he has a right to carry it." No.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. And Ozzy Angel, that's all we can do is maybe right now. We just speculating. We don't know what was going through the
Yes, we're just speculating. Let it be known if we're just guessing here, exercising and stretching our minds, guys.
Right. We just having a conversation about the incident. That's all we're doing. We're not
That's
trying
all
to.
it is every time.
Right.
It's not. It's an opinion. It's speaking our mind.
Fucking nigga, whenever I'm sorry, Chester. Whenever you ready, open your mouth, holding your hand up. Damn it, I'm gonna stab
That's
you.
what Chester does. Calm down, Joe. That's what he does, man. He's being polite. I'm not going
I didn't mean to interrupt anybody.
No, Fluke, hang on.
Right,
Chester County, go ahead.
So I called the cops one night. Somebody was sitting in the driveway, did a peel out in my driveway, ran across my neighbor's fence. I live in a sleepy little, hamlet, small town. I have sheep down the road. I live in bumfuck nowhere. Okay. So I go out there and I'm strapped. I come to the cop and I wave him down with the flashlight. And he pulls up. I say, I'm armed. He's like, okay. And takes my report.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, and I think it's different communities and different policing. I want to be a devil's advocate. In my little place in the world, and maybe it's because I have this white thing on my face. I'm a white guy and we live in a white community and
you got white privilege. Yeah, we know.
White privilege. but we, I know all the cops and I don't have a problem with them. I mean, the one kid went to school with my daughter and he calls me sir. I mean, it's all about the relationship that we have with them. And we need to build it back.
We do the opposite.
Then you got places like Gettysburg
who know nothing about what we are, what we're like. I say, that nigga crazy. I can't believe he used that language. If you're that fucking sensitive and unknowing, motherfucker, you got no business policing motherfuckers who sit up and listen to rap music all day and fucking curse all the fucking time.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Welcome, CFW.
Did any of y'all watch that video, Caroline?
You're looking good, girl.
Not yet.
Man, oh damn! I just watched it.
But going back to them small towns, you got places like Gettysburg with that what is Leonidas Lincoln guy?
Adams County. Yeah,
where it's just horrible over there. He got stabbed and the guy tried to kill him in Walmart and they took his video and then he's investigating the lawyers and somehow they get his phone and
I got a question about Gettysburg. I mean, that's a little sleepy hamlet,
All right. All right, go.
But they're
Yeah, let
ruthless over there.
CFW go, guys.
So
Carolina.
after you called the
got a
police
question.
on the people that, after you called the police on those people that peeled out in your driveway, did they catch them?
They're the sheep farmer from down the way.
So what? Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
White people, the sheep farmer.
I have a sheep farmer next door.
Okay, so okay, just yes or no? Did they catch the guy that did the wheelie in your driveway? That did the peel out in your driveway?
Nope.
Then why'd you call him? You knew they weren't going to catch him.
It was to report an incident, and
yeah.
my neighbor had property damage, and I thought that it would get him insurance money, and he
I
wasn't.
don't think you have to. Oh, okay. I didn't know you had to have a police report for that. But anyway,
Did you
sorry about
see-
that.
Do you see what Blind Justice put in the chat just now?
I do.
That's interesting.
We have SBI video of the agent interrogating Doss, and it shows them collaborating together with him to present alternate facts. I don't know who all the hymns and shit was in there. You know, there was the lawyer.
Hey, CFW, you stop talking to me.
Thanks.
No,
Hang on.
my phone is messed up. I got your number though.
Right.
So I'm putting it in there.
Thank you, Caterpillar. Appreciate that. And it looks like to me, Joe, she's insinuating that she would to drop you down, but I don't know.
Yes. Fuck all that shit, Catter. Thanks for the donation. Blow me, motherfucker. He kicked me down. I'll be in someone else's fucking chat. I ain't been here fucking forever. Fuck you, Catter.
Can I just make a point?
Caterpillar. If you can do it in
something in
under 5
UK?
minutes, hang on. If you can do it in under 5 minutes, Flute.
Okay. So we went and did an audit at an army base in the UK, and the police turned up, and the army guys were like, "You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't take photos, blah blah blah," and all the rest of that bullshit, right? And then we sat there on our rights and said, "Look, we're absolutely within our rights to take photographs because it's a fucking public, it's a public entity, we're in a public space, we're allowed to take photographs."
Right.
And some of the army guys were like, really, well, okay, yeah, of course you're allowed to do that. And the other half of the army guys was, no, you can't do that. And then they called the police. And so what happened was we had 4 police officers turn up, 4 of them, right? 2 of them said we could do exactly what we could do. The other 2 police officers said we couldn't do what we were doing.
So it
right?
didn't solve shit.
So they then called a sergeant, and the sergeant said she wasn't really aware of what we could or couldn't do.
Wow.
So then they called an inspector, and the inspector didn't know what we couldn't do. So that what they do is they ended up putting me in handcuffs for 2.5 hours, right, for taking pictures in a public space.
So you realize that you need to be out there every fucking day posting vids every day to educate those cats around there, because even the police now don't know the fucking laws. No way the public does.
No doubt.
And that was just a simple audit. It wasn't like,
It sounds like a million I've seen over here, but it was
exactly.
That
So what we do know is half the people half the time are getting arrested bogusly.
It's like that was the whole point. The whole point,
Time out just for a second. I'm sorry. Robert said he's got to go. I wanted to tell him thank you for being here, man. I really appreciate your insight and your knowledge on some of this stuff we've been talking about. I really, really thank you. Right on.
Thank you very kindly, Jeff.
Come back anytime, man.
Good night, all.
Right on.
Buddy.
Be easy.
Bye.
So the point I was trying to make was it wasn't about the fact
I got a
that I
timer
was
on you.
taking
Look, I got a
pictures.
timer on you now, so I'm just saying.
So it wasn't about the fact that I was taking pictures in a public space. What it was the police wanted my identification. And as soon as I said no, that was it. They just didn't give a shit about what I was taking pictures of.
I had one of them last night, Fluke Dog.
They didn't check my camera. They didn't check what photographs I'd taken. They didn't check anything else. All they did was
you talk so much. I tuned you out.
All right, yeah, let him finish.
The police all they did was they didn't give a shit about what was on my camera. They never checked my camera. They never checked what photographs I'd taken. They never checked any of that. All they wanted to do was put me in handcuffs until they got my ID.
That's
what they wanted. They wanted my ID.
I
that's
had two cops last night. Blue Dog pulled me out the car at gunpoint, and I asked my ID. I said no, and it was on. It was fucking 15, 20 cops out there. You know, you got ID, you got ID. I was in cuffs, all that bullshit. Took my phone.
That's right.
All you people out there that yell at me for talking really fast. I bet you're not yelling at me now, huh?
Hey, Caroline, what kind of filter you got running? That shit's all blurry and shit. What the fuck is that?
It's a sexy filter.
Is that what that means? It don't look sexy to me.
What I did to the
that
police.
Nigga don't look like
damn. Nobody else got nothing to say. Go ahead, Chester. Damn, Fluke dog, young. We're gonna have to put a muzzle on you, man.
If you got a webcam, I'll take it.
Right.
I think we ought to watch Caroline's video. She put
all right.
Yeah, it's not really mine. It's one that I found about never call the police. I wish 10th Man was here because that made him cry, but he's not here now. So.
He's gonna be back. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can skip through the first minute, you know. And,
all right.
And so I'll set it up for. It's in Dallas, Texas, and we have mentally ill people call in all the time for help to bring their kids, their mentally ill kids, to the hospital. So they have actually a mentally ill unit that actually goes out, and so they're specially trained and everything to take care of the mentally ill. And here's what happened on this one. That's it.
I got you. All right, I'll check it out. Go ahead, Chester.
So we have special units.
It's gonna make you cry.
So I would put the camera sort of at a high level. But in the UK, you can't walk more than a half an hour from your house, or you can't be outside for more than a half an hour from some of the videos that I saw, which is more impactful from filming the police. I mean, you can't go outside your fucking house for a half an hour. And
I saw a guy eating McDonald's after he bought it. They tried to ID him, told him you can't eat, you got to take that shit home.
But walking outside for more than a half an hour, and some dude that comes up in a yellow vest is gonna give you a fucking ticket.
No, that's not quite the case.
That's what I thought I saw.
No. All I'm saying is the fact.
Oh my goodness, dude! Please.
We should watch the video before.
Yeah, let's watch. Please, let's do it.
If you
Fluke. Time out, Fluke. Hey. I love you, man, but damn.
Let's watch the video before you start, because you will not be concise, Fluke. You don't know the meaning of the word.
Yeah.
Legislation in the UK.
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm interested in your perspective, but we were about to play a vid, and we know.
He's trolling.
Sorry. If you're gonna play a video, then
let's do the host here now. All right, I don't want to get ugly, because I will.
Just look how big this screwdriver is.
With Minecraft?
I saw this. This is the black dude, I think. With
Yeah,
the
it is.
Yeah.
It is. I've showed this before, but it just really hits home with what Jeff's talking about and all the new people in the chat.
All right,
is this in the UK?
No, Dallas.
What's going on? Drop that for me, guy.
A little bitty pin screwdriver.
They shot this man for having a fucking screwdriver.
In his hand.
Pin screwdriver. That thing ain't no bigger than nothing.
Hang on. I'm an electrician. I got many fucking tools around my house, right? And I'll be working on shit a lot, and I'm gonna answer the door with a screwdriver and get the fuck shot.
The problem is that officers safety shit. They are taught they got to get home, so they think it's okay to tell a nigga who comes to his door with a screwdriver in his hand, put it down.
Yeah.
So as he's done, they handcuff him. But the main thing about this one is that they were on the phone with their union reps before the guy took his last breath.
What was
so
it?
he died?
Yeah, he died about 10
Yeah.
or 15 minutes later, but they were on the phone with their union reps, and everybody
Yeah,
was coming
trying
up
to
giving them
cover their
advice.
ass. They was trying to
Yeah, they're
cover
giving
their
him advice.
ass.
Have you called your union rep yet? They'd all walk up. Have you called your rep yet? Have you called your rep yet?
Right, because you're supposed to do that as soon as you do shots fired, and and that's
To
bullshit.
get your lawyers and everything.
They
And
should
these
have
guys,
rendered aid. They should have rendered aid and make sure this guy didn't die.
nothing happened to this
piece of
guy. These
shit.
guys are still working there, honestly, to this day. Nothing happened to these two guys.
I don't
And
think-
even the
I
guy
don't
was
think
kind of
we need to
worried that he shot him. And he said to the other guy, "Did you shoot too? Did you shoot too?" And the other guy's like, "Yeah, I shot too." So he's like, "Whoosh, okay, good. We both shot." So, he was really worried about his
So
job.
I'm
But
not by myself. That's what he meant. So I'm not taking all the heat if it comes down.
Last year, they had a shooting here in
So there's
Chicago.
two pieces.
Justified. It was justified.
Guys,
A
can I
guy
say
drives
something?
off in Chicago. The guy shoots at the car. One cop. So when the shit ends, another cop shoots the guy as he's running, trying to hop a gate. And when the police start showing up, he thinks that the first guy who shot at the car, he was shooting at him for a valid purpose. So the guy keeps repeating this. They released all the tapes after a while. He keeps saying, yeah, man, well, fuck him, shoot at a cop. He got no business shooting at a cop. And he said that about 5 times, and none of the cops said, yes, he shot at a cop. He has. He shot first, didn't he? You see everybody start cutting their cameras off.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck that. Yes, I see you defend. Yes.
Okay. You shot too. Yeah, I shot too. Oh, whoo.
Yeah.
That just supports that both of them had a reasonable expectation of fear for their safety, adding to justifying the shooting.
But
that is what the action of multiple officers shooting at the same time.
I know, but the one officer probably shot because the other one did, like Joe was saying. He didn't even know what the fuck was going on. He probably wasn't a shot, but this other guy got his weapon out and shooting like a motherfucker. So
I call bullshit on that. That's called follow the leader right to the union rep.
Right,
exactly.
Both of them are right. If another nigga shoot, it's a breath of fresh air because he gonna say, I fear for my life.
Yes.
It was a heightened situation, and Jeff is right. Even if it's an instinctive, man, you shot, I shot.
Yeah.
They still get away with it.
Yep. That's
Green light.
Yes, Chester.
At what point do they become domestic terrorists and we can fight back?
Hey, Lion.
Hey, that's a good question. Good. Hang on, Flute. Good job, man. Go. All right. Go ahead, Flute.
You're a domestic terrorist. You got a camera.
All right. Go ahead.
No. I'm talking about.
I got it. Hang on. I got it. Flute, just listen to me. I got a timer on your ass, okay? When I buzz that timer, that means stop talking.
Hey, Flute, what he's trying to say nicely is fucking find a way. I'm not as nice. To fucking make your shit shorter. It's 10 niggas on the panel. Yeah.
No fluff, just points.
Just get to the fucking point. If you even possible. I don't personally, I don't think you even can. I don't think you do that. I don't mean that as a shitty thing to say.
No,
I think I'm gonna have to just learn to be patient while I'm on panel with you.
Who's got a TV on?
I know, right?
Damn it, Bones.
Yeah.
Jeez.
When
Buck
can I start
Rogers,
talking?
All right. Go ahead, Flute. Just please make your point and be good. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, is it's not about. I understand everybody's point about the police responding in a fucking volatile way and shooting people and fucking being abusive and all the rest of it. I understand all of that. But the point is, and I think this is something that people misunderstand, is the fact that it's the people that call the police in the first instance that's the problem. They are the problem.
Well,
the problem
that's
we have
part
in
of
the
the
UK
problem. I wouldn't make that the sole issue, right? If
I'm
the
not
police
making it-
need
I'm
to
not
be
making-
trained, if you have people who are calling in, I saw the day where the person called in, a guy's out there has a sign that says "Eat at dicks" or "Eat a bag of dicks," and the police every time she called told him he has a right to do that. So even if you got crazy fucks calling in, you know, if you train the police properly, that would help eliminate some of that.
Joe, cool. I know exactly who that is. That's what's his name?
I saw it today.
Yeah, and that's the guy that does, and he's done a load of videos, loads of videos. You know, holding up a sign saying "Eat a bag of dicks" or "Help the homeless" and stuff like that.
I've seen that, right?
Yeah,
And they get on him for that. He like, I'm not even saying I'm homeless. Fuck is you doing?
James Bates, I think.
Time out for a second. Time out for just a second. Thank you.com for that donation, man. I really, really appreciate that.
Hello.com. Good to see you.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, NC Street News. Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you being here. All right, go ahead. Just had to thank .com for that, man. I like to thank everybody that donates.
Sorry, did you want me to finish or do you want me to wait?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, do you want me to finish or do you want me to wait?
Go ahead, Flo.
Please go ahead. Finish.
Okay, so like if you go back to my audit that I did at the military base, you know, it wasn't about the fact that I was taking pictures of the military base, right? It was about the fact that I fucking refused my identification.
Right.
That's all it was about.
Right.
They didn't check my camera. They didn't check what photographs I'd taken. And that the point was, it's about identification. It's about the government.
It's not even about that.
Your identity.
No, it's not about that. It's about them having power over you and making you do something. Making
like
you do
wearing
something.
a fucking mask.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the whole point. The whole point.
They just wanted to make sure you do something.
Hang on. Hey, I want to ask you something, Fluke. Hang on. I want to ask you something, Fluke.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of my videos?
Yeah, all of them.
You watch? What's the name of my other channel?
What was your no? It's the other guy that was
See, you hadn't watched none of them.
NC Tyrant Hunter.
Hey,
NC Tyrant Hunter.
Yeah, I know NC Tyrant Hunter. Who's the other guy?
Jeff is
what's
here.
his name?
No, he's talking about the one I filmed with, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So what? Carolina auditor.
Yeah.
North Carolina auditor. Yeah.
I was just fucking with you there for a minute, just to break your concentration, so somebody else can talk. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Okay, all I'm trying to say is
I filmed at military bases. I actually got arrested at a military base, right? And got arrested too. 3 or 4
It wasn't
weeks
the
ago.
same shit, was it, Jeff? Were they trying to press you to ID and
I
arrest
got
you
arrested at a military base for taking pictures of a fucking tank that I fucking pay for.
Exactly. That's right. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
they held me for 2.5 hours, right? For not giving my identification. The police actually said on video
You got in
that
handcuffs.
they could arrest me for not giving my identification.
Right.
Which is complete and utter bullshit, right?
My last
Complete
arrest,
and utter
Luke,
bullshit.
You
Luke,
told that story, Fluke, dog. You told that story about 3 times already.
Hey, Fluke, I got arrested. I got arrested for not showing my ID and for supposedly trespassing, right? About 3 weeks ago. So I know that feeling. Trust me.
The military base, Jeff.
Hey,
when
Jeff.
they pushing the ID
And
thing, when
another
you got arrested at
thing
the military
is
base.
like literally within 2 hours, another 2 police officers pulled me and my friend over for taking those pictures at a military base, and they said, "Don't worry about it. You don't have to give your information. Do you want to give us your ID?" And we said no, and they completely respected us for it.
Right.
So, you know, what is the difference? Why is it that I've been held for 2.5 hours in handcuffs
Damn it.
for not giving my information,
Because you
and
heard
then
somebody
2 hours
telling-
later, you know, the same police officers from the same constabulary in the UK turned around and said, "Yeah, you don't have to give your details. It's not a problem."
Ego.
Right on. There you go.
Ego.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Jeff.
Ego.
Jeff, when you got arrested at the military base, did they arrest you for being hostile?
No. It was supposed to be. I was supposedly trespassing, but I wasn't, and they dropped the charges on that one. That's what I expect. That's what I expect them to do on this last arrest too.
Did you seem? Did it seem like they pushed for ID at the military base?
No,
The
not
one they did.
no.
The one that they came out.
At Fort Bragg, yes, they won. The one green was threatened to arrest me. Yes,
Yeah,
he threatened to arrest me, and I laughed at him.
Yeah, green was green.
Absolutely. He was an arrogant MP, man. He didn't know what to say. He had no idea what he was doing. None.
So,
Actually,
Jeff,
none of them has ever been in that position before. So, and at the end, if y'all watch the video, dude comes up, the one that was in charge, right? He come up to me and shook my hand and said, "Thank you, sir, for the education today." Yes, absolutely did.
Stupid guy.
And that video should have went viral just for that reason alone. You hear me? I'm just saying.
So, Jeff, do you remember the movie G.I. Jane?
Yes.
Do you remember the scene where the captain of the SEAL team is called by the senator? She's giving him shit about some photographer standing on public land outside the base taking pictures of what's her face, on property.
Right.
And the captain of the base, and this is from like 96.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Says, Senator de Havilland, if you want me to stop them from taking pictures on a public right-of-way, you can just trim a little bit off the top of the Constitution of the United States, and I'd be happy to go out there and stop them.
Right.
So, I mean,
hey, Chester, a better part of your story is that the pressure that she putting on that guy to stop him from filming in a public place is, if he is not the strong character they've written in there, more likely she's breeding motherfuckers who are going to go out there and pressure you with no law, telling you you cannot film here because someone has pushed pressure on them to do such a thing.
But he had the nads to say to the senator, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
and
not anymore.
That must have been a great movie.
I wish they would do that now instead of bending and going, the opposite direction, right? They should say, at least the damn district attorney should say, "Y'all stupid motherfuckers, why did y'all arrest this guy? Why did y'all arrest this guy for standing on the side of the road? Are y'all crazy?"
Right.
Are you
a subordinate should have the ability to speak up.
Right, exactly.
When he sees no legal avenue, he should be able to speak up and not be punished for it or anything.
Right, exactly. It's exactly what should happen. Or the judge, if it does get in front of the judge should say, "You know what? This is ridiculous.
Yes.
Are he was out there filming on public property. He got arrested.
Yes.
Really?
Cut it out, guys." And he put ripples out there so everybody else knows. Don't come in my courtroom with
if they would do that. Yeah, if they would do that, it would be a better place, man, and it wouldn't be so much of a hassle. If they would only do that little thing, it won't take much either.
Can I make a point?
Are you in a cabin? Are you in a cabin?
Jeff,
are you in a cabin?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Upstate.
I say you was just kind of hitting on that female MP that day too, wasn't you?
No. She was nice though. She was young.
I know.
She was nice.
Yeah.
Is that a cabin up there? Is that a cabin?
What?
Is it a cabin?
No, that's not a cabin. That's a garage.
Yeah, he's in his garage.
All right.
Yeah. She asked, "Was that a cabin?" Yes. Defend. I see you, man. Go ahead. Defend.
So, did you happen to catch Silent Citizen in his stream the other night?
I did not.
So, Silent Citizen spoke of his case, and I may be mistaken as far as the name of the base, but at Fort Wachua, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Synopsis: he's out there on public property. He's recording. The federal military comes out and says, "You can't do this." He basically says, "The fuck I can't." The local police come. they say the fuck you can, and the local police arrest him, and he has disappointing news as far as his following it to the end to a settlement. He hasn't disclosed what the settlement was, but the settlement wasn't with the military base. It was with, I'm assuming, the city or the police officers, because, and the reason why it was disappointing is because he learned of the Bevins Act, which is the federal version of qualified immunity for federal agents, meaning they can fuck up all they want. And because the local police were acting on authority or direction being called by the federal agents, they were also protected by it, and he got the fucking shaft.
Oh yeah.
Keep that in mind, people.
Right on.
I saw a guy hold on one of the videos I put up recently. He held the guy because the Secret Service wanted to ask him some questions. The guy was like, "You can't just hold me because you're curious, motherfucker."
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?"
Right. Did you say something a while ago, CFW? You want to say something? You're muted,
Yeah,
by the way.
wanted for questioning. Does that mean that you have to go with them if you're wanted for questioning? I have to look that up.
If
you're
you've
wanted
been
for questioning.
investigated for a serious crime, probably so.
But
Because
you're not
they'll
going to
arrest
talk when you get
you.
there.
They will arrest
You have
you.
to
Hang
go.
on. If you don't, they will arrest you for interfering with their investigation. I already know what they would say.
Wow.
We had the
So-
same problem in the UK where the police constantly say, if you don't cooperate with us, then you're violating. They will target you for being.
I will just plead the fifth when I get there. When they pick me up for questioning, I'll just go plead the
and
fifth.
this
So
is
they're
what the
dumb for
police.
picking me up.
This is what the
But-
police do in the UK now. What they do is they say, "Oh, well, if you're not cooperating with us, we'll arrest you under Mental Health Act."
There you go. They'll put you in the hospital for 72 hours.
They try that shit on me all the time.
Because
Oh my
because
God,
they'll
I'm scared for that.
Right,
And let
they'll
Chester go.
literally use
Chester.
anything
Hang on,
they can.
Okay, that's a good point. Chester, go ahead.
So the guy that was looked at by Secret Service was on the parade route, or like the route for the president.
Right.
And for some reason they have different, and I don't, they have different jurisdiction.
Right.
Like when they the in air quotes insurrected the Capitol, right? The feds have jurisdiction that is not really written down that people can see it. So it's not part of, I guess, common law. They have special law that they enforce. And because it's a state of, it's not state of emergency, but it's the travel of the president, the vice president, or
national security risk.
Right. So you have to be careful there, where, unless it's really locked down and posted, they can make shit up. And
Yeah, I don't think you lose any rights though, because the president is driving down the street. They do that, and you should be careful. But I don't think they have a right to do that. And to Carolina, no. If they're just curious, you've been investigated for a serious fucking crime, you have the ability to say no, beat it, no, go get a fucking warrant. I'm not going with you. You see rich people do it all the time. When Tiger beat his wife with the golf club, all that shit. They're like, no, I don't feel like it. I had his
Rich,
lawyer call that. Nah,
that's
I
the
don't
key
feel
word.
like
That's the key word. Rich people do it. I don't think none of us up here are rich. That's why I said what I said.
Building on what Chester said about getting falsely arrested. I was yesterday. I did a cop watch and I got spooked so bad. I mean, I could see them conspiring. For some paranoid reason, I thought they were talking about me. And then he went and shined a flashlight on my car. I'm like, boom, I'm out of here. Doxed me right on my camera. But you when they start doing that, get out of there, because I just had this feeling, like they're going to conspire and they're going to make some shit up. And I don't want to be like in a 72-hour thing, like he was saying.
CFW. I showed the video when I first started this stream about a guy that I filmed today. Was closing the gate, right? And he turned around to me and asked me, did I need any help? I said, nope, I don't need no help. I didn't ask for no help. And then he said, mumbled something. And I said, I said I didn't need no help. So stay out of my business, right? I said a couple of choice words though. And they called the police, right? And this is today. They called the police and the motherfucker straight up lied to his teeth. He said I threatened him. He said I wanted to whoop his ass. He said I was on their property. I'm like, you motherfucker, are you crazy?
You dummy.
The police need to be trained and realize that if someone's calling in like that, that they might be exaggerating.
Exactly.
They shouldn't be able to come to you and say, you're under arrest, you're detained, what for? You are on their property and all. You don't know that yet. Go investigate something.
That's exactly right. That goes back. Hang on, CFW. Hang on. That goes back to 3 weeks ago when I got arrested on public property. They was taking the word of the landowner or the one in charge of the land when they said I was on their property, but I was not. I was probably 8 feet from their property on the side of the fucking road, but got arrested anyway.
Yep, and they do that falsely, and I got spooked last night. So like, if you trust your gut, and they'll do it every time, they'll arrest you. You know, they'll arrest you falsely. Maybe your charges are going to get dropped, but you're still going to jail.
Right, you don't take that ride. Right. Go ahead, quick, Chester.
You're going to do the ride, but not the time, right?
Right.
And it's still going to be money out in your pocket.
Well, that's not always the case either, though. You're gonna do the ride, and you might be doing some time because, especially the way the cops lie. Yeah, because the cops lie, and judges fall for that bullshit lies.
And let's not forget that there are other costs related to taking that ride. The sacrifice of your mental health. The more you do it, the more you can go on either end of the spectrum, either extremist or dedicated to honing your skills to not be brought to the point of taking the ride, but proving the point, providing the education.
Yeah.
And even that is, it's uncharted waters, it's a toss up.
But look at
let me ask Defend something. Defend, does sometime a guy have to take that ride? Is that what we want? Everybody who is so skilled, no one takes the ride, goes right up to sitting in the bus at the front of the bus, but doesn't? Or do we need some motherfuckers that take the ride, man, and then it goes through the court system or whatever?
I'm not. Can I answer the question? I'm not discouraging anybody from taking the ride or not choosing to take the ride. I am aligning myself with Carolina in the sense of listening to your intuition. That is based on your experience in this work and determining of whether taking the ride in that situation is to your benefit of whatever your individual ultimate goal.
Defend. I understood what you said. You don't have to repeat
Joe, let me finish my question, bro. My answer. That is up to the individual person. Now, if you're asking me what my personal opinion is,
yes, that's what I'm asking.
Clearly, there have been many taking the ride, and the taking the ride part, at least to a magistrate, to getting a appropriate adjudication of whether you get bailed out or whatever the case is, to lessen the mental health risk, hasn't gotten any better. So that's up to the individual person to make that determination.
I think we do. Look what happened to Jesus. But we do need some people to do that, though. We need some motherfucker to go out there on a given day, parks his car where he knows it can be there for a while, a few days, and it's set. I am on a public sidewalk, and I will not back down.
Absolutely, Joe. There's definitely a need for people to stand, because if you don't stand for anything, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yeah.
And defend. Absolutely. And defend. Look what they did to blind justice. In that one facility, they stripped him naked. They put him in suicide watch. They kept him, kept his protective glasses. I get that he's in a special case.
Chester, I've been through all that times 3.
Okay, all right.
No doubt.
I'm a pussy. I don't know if I could.
Yeah, I already did the ride a couple times.
Hey, look at Aussie Angel comment, Jeff. Pop that up there.
Yeah. So Chester, you are what you eat. Is that what you're saying? What?
Well,
all right. Whatever. He didn't get that. Did you get that?
I did.
All right.
You can
And
be
by the way,
arrested for offending another person.
statement wasn't meant to diminish blind justice and the experience he went through. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not my intention. My intention in saying that is that when I speak, I'm not just pulling it out of my ass. I'm talking from experience.
And I'm not trying to belittle your experience, but I just, one of the things that I was familiar with is the way that they treated him, and I couldn't stand for that. I mean, I would not be able to handle that.
I get you,
have
brother.
no
We're
idea,
good.
man. I could go on and on about that, but it's just show.
Yeah, check out what Ozzy Angel said. You can be arrested for offending another person.
Arrested for offending another person.
Damn.
I say to a Christian, I don't believe in God, and that is offending her belief system. Now I can be arrested. That's similar to the same shit people go through when they film inside a post office or somewhere, and you're starting trouble. I don't want to be filmed. It's very akin to that to me. And they get arrested because that camera was offensive to someone.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
The way I vote now, or the way I voted, I'm potentially a domestic terrorist now in some people's eyes in this country.
You are. You're a Bush fan. You're definitely a domestic terrorist.
A what?
A Bush fan. I'm sorry, a Trump
Not
fan.
Bush. Not yeah.
Okay, I hear this term domestic terrorist being. I hear this term domestic terrorist. I get no feeling from the term domestic terrorist. I hear corporate terrorist. Just obey. Just comply. Don't cost us any money. Don't make us spend any gas having to come out of here. Blah 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 blah. I hear corporate terrorists.
Yeah. Fuck that shit, though. I'm not one of those comply motherfuckers.
But
you know.
He is right. The corporations got the money to pay the government, and they control what they want. They keep their stores and businesses.
I don't
the
hear
Walmart,
police.
The Amazon stay open, and mom and pop gotta, they have to fucking give up.
I don't hear police officers. I hear graduated security guards for the corporation, because that's what all their interests are aligned with. They are not aligned with sanctity of life. They'll claim public health, but the public health isn't their impetus based on their actions that we see every day. It's the corporate interest.
We all have this problem, right? Whether you're photographing in a public place, or whether you're standing up for your rights, or whether you're whatever it is you're doing, what you have is a systemic issue. And the systemic issue is the government does not like you standing on your rights.
That's right.
The government doesn't like you standing up for your rights, whether it's the public photography, filming in a public place, fucking filming or documenting their interactions and what they're doing. They don't like you sticking the camera at them, but the government wants to stick their camera at you. And that's essentially what the problem
let me
is.
ask you a question, Fluke Dog, because I'm not from the UK. Do you remember a time, or was there ever a time in the UK where the customer was always right? That was a belief in business?
No, the way I've always seen it is, in the UK, and I'll take it from a historical perspective, is the fact that in 1815, photographic rights were, respected, and a photographer was allowed to take pictures from the year 1815. So where do you think the parameters lie? They don't lie with the historic perspective of guaranteed rights. The rights were 1815. That's when you had a historic right to photograph in a public place.
I hear what you're saying.
Hey, hell yeah.
Okay.
All right. Look.
So can I, Jeff, if I could just have just a couple more seconds. What I was trying to get at Fluke Dog, was here in the States growing up. I was indoctrinated to the belief that the customer was always right, that there was a meaning there, that the customer is where we got our profit from if we are a business, right? That is gone. And government has taken that same perspective that there is no value in the individual and what the individual has to offer the system as it stands within the corporate spectrum. The citizen is not right. The citizen is not valuable. Life is not valuable. This is why we're seeing police officers with this lack of morality and this ability to shoot, the lack of value, human life, the sanctity that is no longer regarded.
Yeah,
that was my point.
Yeah, very good point.
I think you're absolutely right because
all right, Caterpillar, I got you.
The point,
hey, I'm trying to get
point you actually made is actually very valid.
I was about to say maybe I should
like
give her $20 now. I participate in the conversation. I can drop down.
There we go. No, she's good. Hey, let me say this though. I'm probably.
I know you're leaving. I know. I've been trying to come up here, but then I chicken out. And then I get the nerve up, and then it was too full. But I wanted to get up and say to Joe Cool that I didn't know anyone well enough on the panel to say kick rocks. But I knew you would understand, so that's why I said Joe Cool. Because I knew you could, yeah, because you're my buddy. Anyway, that's
right.
It's all good.
I told you, Jeff, if I ever go on a panel, it'll be your channel.
All right, there you go, baby. I appreciate that.
Joe really Cool ain't anyone's buddy. He's nobody's buddy.
Ever. How the fuck, Cata? That's my girl. Why would she pick me? So I'm glad you took the time.
Yeah.
I wanted to come up.
Yeah, she said that she would come on my panel one day, and this is the first panel she's been on. So that's awesome.
Ever.
Joe, can you repeat your answer?
Because you're number one, Jeff.
That's right. Say it again, Caterpillar. What'd you say?
Please don't make us go through that.
Say it one more time. I didn't hear you good, Caterpillar. Say that one more time for me.
Jeff's ugly.
You're number one, Jeff, okay? Oh my God.
Jeff is not number one.
All right. Caterpillar, you're muted, by the way. I don't know if you're trying to talk, but you're muted. Chester, go ahead.
So you have to take politics out of this, in my opinion. Whether you vote left, right, center, green, blue, pink, whatever. We have a constitution that's the document that governs our country. And there are people that are not following that. So are we for the Constitution, or are we wanting to change that? And the founding fathers put mechanisms in place to allow us to change that. And there are people that are not following that. The Constitution, a document that was ratified in 1789, right? Are we still beholden to that document, or does that document need to change, or are we going to allow this to be thrown away?
The document itself, I think, is solid, right? It's the people, as it always is, and everything that end up fucking it up.
It's a living document.
Right.
They wrote in checks and balances, legislative, executive, judicial, all separate, so they can keep an eye on each other. The moment the fucking one of them joins with the president, we're rolling with what the president says. You've just killed any checks and balances.
So the other thing that I wanted to say about that document is it was written by a bunch of people that considered people to be honorable men, right?
Agree.
And I don't think that we have honorable men, and we don't elect honorable men.
It's not conducive. The system is not set up where an honorable man would prosper or could prosper.
So it's people that value that document and that subscribe to that document and don't want to suck off it. They're succubuses. These people suck off of us. And
but the idea was that this wasn't supposed to be a way of making a living.
Right.
Absolutely. So you weren't that. So when Joe says that it's not prosperity as in being in politics. Well, no one thought that this would be a lifelong thing and that their sole job was to be in politics. It was always a farmer or somebody that came out of town for 3 months out of the year to do the business of the state or the United States, and then they go back to their farms.
Let me bail for a second and text Wendy.
Yep, I'm about to shut it down, so you probably won't get a chance to come
Tell
back.
Wendy I said hi.
Yeah.
And look at the people that are in government today with a certain salary that are worth 50 times, 100 times what they get in salary. How does that happen? You know, they wanted a certain president's tax returns. Let's look at their tax returns. Where are they getting all their fucking money? You know,
Can I just say something quickly? It's like,
yeah, quickly, because I'm about to shut down. So please don't
Okay,
go in
yeah.
for 30 minutes.
right, okay. So, like, basically, where did the Constitution of the United States come from? It came from the 1215, Constitution of the UK. That's where it came from. Where does your flag come from? Your United States flag comes from the very corporation that was running drugs into China in the 12th century. That's where it came from. And that's what you got to realize, is the fact that this is all corporate. It's not constitutional, it's corporate. And every corporation relies on obedience and government concentration and everything else. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's right.
We don't have to, whether we comply with it or we don't comply with it is irrelevant. The fact is,
but
that's
we're
what
the
it is.
stockholders. We're the stockholders, and we can say which way it goes. In my mind, right?
All right.
We can't say which way anything goes. Here's my take.
Well,
Government
it's supposed
is
to
not.
be that way.
It's supposed to be.
Hang on.
Government
Go ahead.
is not for the people anymore around the world, UK, whatever. It's for global dominance. It's for money, and that's it. They want to kill us off, period.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
It's for
it's
that
exactly what it is.
1% of the rich people. They don't give a damn about the rest of us.
Right.
That's it.
I want I want to see if Caterpillar wants to say something else. She said 2 words. Caterpillar, can you hear me? You're muted if you're okay.
Go
There you go.
Caterpillar. Go Caterpillar.
Yeah,
Go
we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, I want to say one thing.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Jeff, your
Yes.
Steelers didn't make it to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry about that.
I know. That
And my
sucks.
Raiders didn't make it to the Super Bowl, which they never do. But
Right.
the rule in Colorado for Super Bowl is limit your parties to 4 people, and you cannot sing, chat, yell, but you're allowed to clap lightly because because they found that, if you cheer real loud, that it might spread COVID. So it's like, could you see that if it was Steelers and Raiders in the Super Bowl and we were being told we couldn't scream?
Oh,
I don't
hell
think so.
no. That ain't
I'd be
happening with me.
spitting and screaming and stomping.
Yeah. I
That's
would.
Steelers.
And the reason, and I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear nothing about no football talk, but a lot of people don't understand. If Ben hadn't got hurt, we would have been in the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl this year.
We lost our quarterback, so I think the Cowboys.
And then you wouldn't be able to sing or cheer.
Right. Well, I'll be damned. But anyway, that's cool.
I think that's so ridiculous.
That's a good closing. Okay.
I want to say one thing to Upstate. January 6th scared the shit out of them.
Who?
What's that?
January 6th scared the shit out of the politicians.
Right.
What happened January 6th?
Oh my God. The riots at the Capitol.
Oh,
and
January 6th. Yeah.
And they were peaceful.
Okay, Carolina.
Right? But imagine them not being peaceful-ish,
Did it scare the shit out of them, or did they let them in?
Well,
that's what I say. They weren't scared. They knew about it.
They
Nancy
do,
did.
we won't get on that. We'll do that another night, okay?
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, I did.
Hey, I want to say thank you so much to Caterpillar
You're
for
welcome.
letting this be her first panel she's ever been on. And I'm sorry, I would stay up here and talk to you all night, Caterpillar. You know I would.
I know, but can I say one thing, Jeff? You're the first auditor I ever clicked on when I watched you 2 years ago, and you said that you never checked like YouTube. You never checked the other auditors. You just went out there like freestyling it because you wished you had. You did that, and you did it well. You were yourself, and that's why you're so popular, because you didn't copy anybody else. You did exactly what Jeff does with your own personality, and that's why I fell in love, because you were from the very first video I saw. I'm like, this guy is cool. But I mean, training or no training, you did it good, well.
Is he the only one you watch? Is he the only one?
No, I can't. No, I'm saying he got me hooked on all auditors, but he's the very first one I ever watched. I don't know why. I clicked on him, but I did. I mean, I met Eric here in Colorado, but I started to go to YouTube and I just clicked on it because I saw, and you were brand new.
I know Denise Wayne's like, how much did you pay her to say that?
Nothing. He didn't. I'm dead serious. It's you are yourself.
That's awesome.
You do it your own way, and you're honest, and it's from your heart.
Yeah.
Jeff's not my favorite.
No, Joe Cool is, right? Is Joe your favorite?
Ain't so cool.
20 seconds of Joe is all I can handle.
That's right. Thank you.
Anyway,
again,
tell Mama Bear I said hi.
I will. I absolutely will.
Love you, Jeff.
Love you back. And next time I do it, next time I do a panel, please come up earlier.
I will. This is ladies' night, right? Even though Carol,
no, it was. No, hang on. It was ladies' night. That was earlier. Yeah.
When 10th was here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh man, .com, man, you're freaking awesome, dude.
Wow.
Hey, Jeff, let me start this train, and thank you for letting me up on panel. It was enjoyable to have a conversation with you all, and good night.
Right on, man. I appreciate you being.
God bless America.
Right on, Chester. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. Right on.
That was nice.
Yeah, man. State, South Carolina News. Thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate you.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's what I was about to say. What I was about to play. What?
Shit, I'm out.
There you go.
Thanks for all the donations. All you guys are awesome, man. Thank you, Caterpillar. Chester County, appreciate you, man. Bone, right back at you, man. I appreciate you being here. Everybody, fuck this shit, I'm out. That's right. All right, guys. Thank you for all the donations. I really appreciate you guys. Bama, Aussie Angel, Sis Son, Ex Bootlicker, I Could Be, Kiss My Ass, what? James Sweely, Leslie, Denise Wang, Mr. Burns. Glad to see you, man. Fuck DSS. Thank you for being here. I think that's everybody. Danny, thanks for being here, Danny. I appreciate you, man. Who else we got? Anybody? Oh, Wobbly Boost, if you still hear me, and thanks for being here. I appreciate that. And thanks again, .com for the donations. Caterpillar with the donation. Who else was it? Somebody else threw the donation in there, damn it. Oh man, I can't remember. Shit. Thanks a lot, guys. Y'all have a good night. And always remember to keep those cameras rolling, baby.